Yo, what's good, everyone? What's good, people? Um, I hope everyone's feeling good. Hope everyone's well. Everyone had good holidays. As you can see right now, I'm munching. Sorry, this is a little bit later than usual. Um, I haven't eaten all day, so I had to get some munch in me before we could start the stream. For the moment, I'm on my own at the moment, but I think the others will be rolling through in a little while. Obviously, we started a little bit later, so people have to get themselves in order. But yeah, man, how is everyone? How is everyone doing? I see Danilo was good, man. First in here. Cinema Guru, yes sir, we here. And Rose, oh Rose, was good. Was good there. Yeah. Hope everyone's good, man. Hope everyone's been keeping well, been having a good holiday. Hope you don't mind me eating a little bit on stream. Like I said, I'm a little bit hungry. I had to eat something. But um but yeah, today I'm waiting on a couple more guys to come in. But as you can see probably from the thumbnails, today we're gonna discuss some Blue Lock 330 where we saw some madness and something I completely did not expect. So it's going to be an interesting discussion today, I think. So I hope everyone's ready for it. Hope everyone's good as well. What's this? I guess France finna molly up Japan. Hey, it's looking likely right now. Yo, what's good, Ashraf? Yeah, it's looking likely right now. And it's caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. It's caught me by surprise completely. I didn't expect it. I didn't. I actually thought that the game would be cagey at first. The speed in which we've gotten into this game as well caught me by surprise. Oh, free ads. My bad, bro. I can't control the amounts. My bad. But you I gotta get that paper in it. I've gotta get that paper. Uh, but yeah, I didn't expect the speed in which we got into this. Um, I'm not too sure. I don't think um the others should be rolling through. Let me just see. Let me just see who's rolling through here. Uh, the others should be rolling through. Um, but yeah, I didn't expect us to get into the match that quick. Obviously, last week we were straight into the beginning of the match. Um, and not only that, whew, France ain't joking, man. France ain't not. They're not here to play. They're not here to play. They're here to show Blue Lock exactly who is the best team in the world right now. And yeah, man, Loki didn't even have to do much. They already got through. The thing that surprised me the most, right, was who scored the goal because I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I'm just waiting on the others. Once they get in, we're gonna get into it. Uh, yeah, exactly. Child scoring is wild. Gaga Mari turning into fraud Mari. Listen, um, Gaga Mari got caught off guard. Like we'll just have to say that. We'll just have to. We'll just put it down to that. We're gonna put it down to Gagamari being caught off guard. He didn't expect it. Um, he didn't know what was going on. Uh, was good Animage.
What up?
Was good Cat.
Hey, anime. Hey, Raito. Sorry it took
Yes.
me a while to
Cat.
join. I
It's
was
been a
on a call
while.
with
How are you?
Emerald.
How you been? How you been?
Oh, I've been good. I'm just, just trudging through because I'm just tired.
what
And
what
I'm
is
doing
it?
a lot of
School got you.
like
Work got you.
work's got me. It's just been a long week.
Oh, does anyone know if Arrow's jumping on? Let me message.
I don't know. He didn't say anything.
I'll message him 1 second. I'll message. I'll message.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
yeah,
good
man.
chapter we got this week.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I've just been saying it's quite unexpected how quickly we've gone into the match, and not only that, how quickly France have been able to mash up Blue Lock so far. Um,
Yeah, I was honestly surprised that Charles scored. I mean, I know we got like information about it, but I wasn't expecting it to be true because I've been kind of hesitant to trust information we get from leaks.
yeah, facts, facts, facts. So have you guys have seen all the leaks, right? You seen
Yeah, I
them
have.
Yeah,
animes? You
I
seen
think
it, yeah?
I've seen them.
Oh, okay.
something I've seen people saying is that Nomura is falling into same face syndrome because Sai and Ugo kind of look alike, but I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they look alike. I don't think
Because
they
like
look
Ugo's
alike.
eyelashes look quite different from Sai's. Like his are more focused on like the top than the bottom, and they're also drawn in a different style. And on top of that, his irises are completely dark.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I don't think they look alike at all. I don't think maybe they got similar facial expressions, but it seems to me like most of the new Gen 11s are depressing people, anyways. Um,
It's part of
maybe
the
not.
criteria. You have to
Yeah,
be depressed to be a new gen.
yeah, maybe not Don Lorenzo particularly, but a lot of
Yeah.
the others.
Although I think he's probably like pretending to not be.
Yeah, yeah,
There's something going on behind the scenes.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Hi,
Like obviously
Suki.
Suki was good.
What
Obviously
up,
he's not.
Suki?
I'm so happy you wore a Lakers hoodie today.
Why?
That's my
Why?
favorite team,
Is that your
Kobe
team? Yeah,
Bryant.
mate. That's not even my team, man. Personally, I'm a Heats guy, right?
Fuck.
Personally, but here in England, you don't get many choices, and it Lakers is one of the few. So yeah, I've got one. So why not?
What is it with everyone and assuming that people in Blue Lock use drugs?
Nah, he's not. He's not on drugs, but obviously he guy's an orphan. He was in poverty. He was about to die of starvation.
Yeah.
Or Lorenzo. Or
Yeah, Lorenzo. So what can you do, man? What can you
I
do?
mean, when you hit rock bottom, there's no other place to go but up. And so far, his life's gone up since he met Snuffy.
Yeah,
So,
true.
plus, a lot of people that actually have depression like pretend that everything's fine or just kind of carry
Yeah,
themselves the same way that Lorenzo does.
exactly, exactly. It is what it is.
Cameroon
Actually,
did qualify for AFCON round of 16. Yes, they did. Congo did too. Everyone's qualifying, bro. It's going to be a massive one.
did you guys play today? Did Cameroon play today?
No. But the
Mm.
other teams have been so bad. We already qualified off of 4 points. We don't.
Okay.
We've already qualified because how do I say it? You know how they do third place teams for 24?
Yeah.
Three teams already have 2 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing bad. Those teams are doing so bad right now. You see Mbappe and the rest coming through. They're originally Cameroonian, so they're checking out their people right now.
Hey, it's true, but they represent the homeland. I mean, not their homeland, but the country of birth in it. So you can't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
blame
yeah, I know. But it was kind of cute to see them watching over.
them. Oh, Zidane's son playing for Algeria. Which one? Enzo. He's got Enzo. Who else? I can't remember the other Zidane boys, but I know Enzo Fernandez is one of Zidane's boys. Um, yeah, Enzo Fernandez. Not the one for Chelsea, but one of Zidane's boys called Enzo Zidane or Enzo Fernandez. But yeah, have you seen the leaks, Suki? Oh, he's on mute. He's on mute. There's
Yeah,
no official. The officials ain't out, are there? There's no
I don't
official.
think so. I haven't checked Weeb Central.
Let me have a quick look. Because I don't think they're supposed to be out this week.
Yeah, because the Japanese, because like the holidays.
Hmm. And then so far, it's not looking likely.
Yeah, same thing for like episodes of anime. Like there's no new like dubbed episodes at least. I don't think there were any episodes like releasing in this week either.
Yeah, but I've got images. I've got images of the leaks.
Yeah,
Uh,
officials release next week.
yeah, so we can put them up anyways. Let me see. I'm gonna test out something, and you
Hopefully this works.
will see, right?
Mm.
Let's see if this actually works, because uh
Because like usually we have OP here to pull up images or
mhm,
officials or leaks.
mhm, exactly. If I can, boom. Wait, this might take a while because it looks like I have to
I
select.
would do it, but I'm in the shower right now, so I can't.
Oh, he's in the shower. This guy, man.
Oh, okay. Just in
He's
the shower on
always
stream.
in the shower. I don't know why it's only let me do one at a time. Once you're gonna have to bear with me, guys. Gonna have to
No
bear with.
worries, no
Mhm,
worries.
mhm.
I'm just getting them up. And I'm still
Anime, what's
eating as
going on,
well.
bro? I haven't heard a word from him.
Who?
Anime, what's going? What do you mean walk naked?
What
Don't do that
happened
to me,
last
man.
stream that I
Put on a
missed?
different. Where's anime, bro?
What happened last stream that I missed? What do you mean don't walk
Uh
naked again?
oh.
Suki walked into the camera,
Right, so I
shirtless
got
last night.
FC26 yesterday.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I had to.
Hey,
Hey, yeah. Let's run some. Let's run some.
Let's do
Okay,
this.
Animage, you're gonna have to like text me about the story because I could not understand what you were saying.
I said Suki.
Not this one.
Suki ran into the. He had his webcam on while he was getting dressed, and he was shirtless on stream last time.
Yeah, he didn't notice that his cam was still on. Right.
Ashraf says I don't need to know,
Right. So I can get this up, but I can't. It's gonna have to. I don't.
but you can't
I
like
can't
scroll
change the
down through all
layout.
the images.
This is an image in itself, but I actually can't like like do anything with it. That's as big as I can make it.
That's
Well,
fine.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if I can manipulate it in any way, but it's not giving me any options. Let me see.
Okay. Hopefully my
Yeah.
phone doesn't overheat so I can actually give my thoughts on the chapter this time.
You
I'll
guys
say the
can
main
see
reason
that
I
though,
haven't been
right?
joining streams is mostly because I don't want my technology, like my laptop or my phone, to overheat.
Ah, right.
Mhm,
You guys can see this, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
mhm.
So it says now the U20 World Cup Group A third match, Japan versus France. The time for kickoff fast approaching, right? And then we
I've
actually
seen
get
a
to
lot of
see.
people. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on, go on.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about the formation because it's the same one they used against Nigeria, but like I don't really see a problem because they don't know what formation France is gonna have. So
I mean, for me personally, I would have changed things around. I'm also not too happy with this current formation. I would have added players as well. It's the exact same as the one that started against Nigeria.
yeah, yeah.
So for me, it's a little bit lazy on Ego's part, especially since France also played, you know, the England match before that. So he would have had a good idea of how France were gonna line up, who's gonna start, and whatnot. So for me, it's lazy on Ego's part here.
Also, quick question: doesn't the guy in the top right for France's formation, like right, like in the front line, in with yeah, he kind of reminds me of Data Silva, like
That is Silva.
uh yeah, the okay, I don't know how to explain this, but second row to the right.
Yeah. So on France's left hand side, left. the
Uh,
left
yeah,
wing.
basically, yeah, left wing. I think like, oh god, I don't know. Which way is left and which is right.
So so you see Blue Lock are facing
Oh, he's right
are
across
the
from
same face
Chickadee.
as
He's
us.
across from Chickadee.
Yeah, from Chigiri.
Yep, it's the guy across from Chickadee. I think
Oh,
his little player icon kind of reminded me of Data
yeah,
Silva when I looked at it.
top left, top left. Okay.
Yeah, top left.
Yeah, he's got the
Because
same
to me,
eyes
it
and
looks like it's on
similar
the right.
eyes. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know if the guy behind him is Chopper, but obviously we seen. I think it's Gaban. I think the
Yeah,
that
I think
defender.
so.
He was in PXG's lineup as well. Um,
Okay, but do we think any of these players are going to be called the GOAT like Sadiq was?
yeah, no, we're seeing it, but they're not underdogs like
Yeah. They don't
Nigeria
need
was.
like a hidden GOAT like Sadiq.
Ashraf says the right back in the formation looks like he's wearing a hijab. That would be ironic, since I'm pretty sure like
That would
France
be
banned hijabs or something like that.
what?
Yeah, something like that. They're
That's a
like
little
banned
weird.
from like school and work and stuff like that. Yeah,
Well, I don't know if like can athletes wear or stuff like that? Can they wear
yeah,
hijabs?
yeah. They can, but it's
Okay.
not worn by males, so it wouldn't make
Oh
sense.
yeah.
It's
Right. The guys don't wear them.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
only-
a thing for like, women.
yeah. So um, next one, I think it's what's the next page? Because oh, my pages are all out of order, man. One second, let
Just
me
like the Lakers posting things all out of order.
in there.
Well, they've
Let
been
me
better
find
about
it.
doing that.
Yeah, see, I should have started with this one. I think.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, I think that's after
Okay, can I
the.
just say, like, the white kits look so much better.
So
I love
sick,
them so much.
so sick. Yeah,
Yeah, they actually look original. Like, they actually put some thought and effort into what well, the
I'm
uniforms look like.
I'm happy with this because obviously it's just a recolor of the original one. It's the exact same, patterns and everything,
Yeah,
but
it's just flipped.
it's just yeah, but it looks so much better, just on
Yeah.
the page, and it's
What
because
I'm
it's
wondering
something
is if
different.
they're just, like, black and white, but in the Nigeria game, what if their uniform wasn't actually blue, it was just black?
Mm.
Like that because, like, I don't think they could color in the uniforms that dark the whole time because it would probably get annoying and
Yeah,
look like one giant blob across the screen, so maybe they use a different gray tone.
yeah, no, they do. So it's funny because like when these mangas are made, right, the gray tones actually denote like a different color. So
Mhm.
you can sort of know what kind of shade or what kind of like roundabout color is gonna be by the tone of the grays. So with
Yeah.
this one, you can tell that it's gonna be a white because
That kid is clean. I can't lie.
yeah, it's not gonna be like because it's so light, it's gonna be a white or a very light color. Whereas you see the black bits on it, we actually don't know what color they could even be blue. Those bits there.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same way that it works with Bachida, Isagi, other characters with really dark hair,
Hmm.
because it doesn't always say they have to be black, because Bachira's was really dark brown, Isagi's is kind of I know it's black, but it looks like it has a blue tint to it. Aryu has like dark brown hair.
Yeah,
Same with Tokumetsu.
yeah,
That's the
exactly.
funny thing about manga. It's just you don't really know. Like you think you know what it's gonna be, but do
Yeah,
you really?
but the funny thing about the Nigeria one, pretty much every colorist got it spot on. Like I did my colors and I didn't have any reference, but like you had like an idea, and it was pretty
Mhm.
much 1 to 1. I think my shot's a little bit darker than the officials. When we saw like Kuso and Onazi's colors, but like everything else is pretty much spot on.
Yeah,
Um,
their uniforms are probably some of the most interesting we've seen in the series because I feel like a lot of uniforms tend to follow the same format, kind of like blue locks.
Hmm. I like Nigeria's one a lot. France's one is quite intriguing. I would have liked if they do what France actually do. The funny the France actual like kits, they is usually blue with white shorts and then red socks. So like they actually make the whole France flag with
Oh
their kit.
yeah,
So I quite like that, but I don't think that's what Noma has gone for in this one.
yeah. I mean, obviously they don't want to like just copy their her uniforms word for word or to like
Hmm.
look for look.
Leo said,
Like you
"What's
gotta have some originality.
was this bum? He already come on, guys.
Come on, leave Hiyori alone.
Come on, guys. If he was gonna say anyone was up, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, no, the
Nah,
lineup
who are
for
you
me.
about
No,
to
go
say?
on, say it, say it,
Who
say
are
it.
you about to say?
No, no, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Can
Bros,
we guess?
yo, you don't like getting pressed by black women, huh? Or he does that at home with his wife.
What?
Hey, no,
I know
I just
exactly who he was gonna
I
say.
just
Serena
think
was about to pull up in here in 2 minutes.
it's a tired trope, isn't it? We've been saying it, so I don't think we need to say any more, in it. That's all.
That's true. I guess yeah, I'll let you have that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I mean,
All I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, our favorite Red Panther is not a bum, and if anyone says otherwise, they can fight me behind the Denny's.
I'm not saying anything this time. I said it. I'm not saying anything. Um.
Oh, and there goes
Oh,
Suki.
where's
And now
Suki?
I'm officially hidden behind the page.
But yeah, it says here Teresa. Who the hell is Teresa?
I think that's one of the announcers, but they misspelled his name. Or maybe its name got translated and wrong.
Says for the match in brand new white away uniform. Hey, come on,
Yay!
white away uniform. So
Wait
I
until
think,
Serena arrives and say it. No.
and I,
No.
and I think then we go on to this page.
Yeah.
The page after that is damn. Why this not load in the right order? Right. Teresa says Natsuki-san. What kind of team is the U20 France? And Natsuki says, in a word, they are championship contenders. After all, the senior national team are the World Cup winning world champions. Um, Led by Loki, the U20 squad is called the Great Golden Generation that guarantees France a future for the next 10 years. And then Teresa says, I see Japan challenging such a formidable opponent. And I think then it's the formation stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
and we see Loki. Oh no, wait.
I
Yeah,
actually saw something funny. I actually saw something really funny on Twitter today. It
yeah.
was something PXG all has in common now. They all know how to fly in reference to Loki like jumping up on the field. It's like all of them have a moment where they're just airborne.
Yeah, facts. So Teresa says the Blue Lot members cause sensation. So I'm sensation, and furthermore overwhelmed Nigeria 4-0 in the opening match. Oh, guys, obviously these translations, we're still
Are
working on
rough.
that. Yeah, they're rough. They're rough. It says, and Isagi Yoichi is becoming the symbol of this generation. The team currently gaining the most attention in the football world, Neo Egoist Blue Lock Japan, and then that's the walkout where Isagi comes out. Um,
Yeah, I've
and
noticed they
then
always make them come out from the same tunnel. Like
yeah,
both teams come. Yeah, this is the panel I was talking about.
yeah, where Loki's flying. Yeah,
Yeah, like why does he do that? Why are you flying, my guy?
it says a battle where the winner gets infinitely close to advancing to the final tournament. Well, I think either one of these teams wins this, they're pretty much guaranteed to advance. And
Yeah,
then turning that pressure into a challenge. Now it's one of the best matchups of the group stage, Japan versus France. And then we see Isagi and Loki, I'm pretty sure, speak.
Loki's flying. I'm sorry, but I'm laughing so hard because like Loki just flying in the air. It's like he's just trying to aura farm.
He be flying. He be flying. Man. Who else did it? Who else was doing that? Someone else did it as well, did it?
I
Was it Kaiser?
think
I know Isagi's done it, I think.
yeah, I think so. Bachira maybe? I feel like that's a Bachira thing to do.
Mm. And then it
What?
says here. Sorry, go on.
Sorry. I was wondering like why do soccer players do that, but I'm guessing it's just kind of like to nerves or something.
It's loosen up, so it's just basically just loosening your body up. You know,
Okay.
after you do stretches and stuff and you loosen your body up. It's just one of those. So
Yeah.
you just jump up and down and then it's just to keep yourself on your toes.
I
So
will say people are going to be complaining about how they have to draw the France kit because of the stripes on the shoulders.
yeah, I get that. I get that. I think it's cool though. I think it's cool. I
Yeah,
like
it's a
to know
cool
what
design, hard to draw.
I like to know what the colors are here
Me
though.
too. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting it with Hugo's cover because
Mm,
there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna get one.
yeah, facts. It says here, Teresa, Blue Lock Japan will clash with the world champions. And Loki says, long time no see, egoist. And Isagi says, yo, prodigy.
I
Jeez,
always
Loki.
love how they do Loki's eyes, like with the white pupil in the middle. Well,
Mm.
because his eyes are so dark.
Then, but they're not actually dark, you know. Loki's got
I
like
know, like they're
golden
light
eyes.
gold. So like,
He's got like golden eyes.
yeah. So like, why do they draw them super dark? Oh my gosh, I love this panel because it's like, Charles and Bachito. Oh my gosh, my sons. They're so
so
goofy and I love them.
so yeah. Charles says, huh? Is Shido-chan not in the starting lineup today either? Nabachi says, yeah, he's starting on the bench. And then Charles says, oh, is it how? Then we're totally gonna win. And then Bachir is like, catching? Well,
I don't know what that means.
yeah, same.
I always love how the artist draws Charles just because, like, they know he's goofy, so they just
Mm,
give him the most goofy panels.
yeah, and then Rin says, keep talking, you contrary. And then Rin just butts into these conversations with like the deadest lines ever. Like, I don't know. Sometimes Rin, I feel like he feels left out sometimes, you know. I feel like he feels like he's
Yeah,
left
it's like,
out.
hey, I want to chime in too. We
Yeah,
saw it when he was
let me
talking
get
about, like, the
my
height thing.
yeah, facts. Do you know one of my favorite panels is is when who was it? Isagi or someone says to Shido, "Oh, you're so annoying," and then Rin agrees, and then Kaiser agrees as well. I love that
Oh, yeah,
panel.
yeah,
Man.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's in the pink
Yeah,
GMAT. And
they
just
all
like,
just gang
they
up on
called him, like,
Shido.
pink trash or something.
Yeah, now that's one of my favorites, man. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, he says, get ready to have your pride crushed. And then Charles says, right back at you, Beast Chan. Okay, we
I think
back
it's
to
funny
the
that Charles uses, like, Japanese honorifics for them. And even, like, I'm
yeah,
pretty sure you might have learned that from Shido.
yeah. I don't think he should be using that,
Yeah,
but he
I don't
does.
know if it's like a thing in Japan, but I think like honorifics are. I don't think it's solely a thing that you use if you are Japanese. He's like if you hear someone else saying it, maybe,
Mm,
but I don't think Charles should be using Chan because it's for someone younger than you, and Reen is older than him.
facts, facts. So let me find the kickoff. Kickoff is two panels, but I'll take the first one. Where is it? Sorry, guys, this is all like messed up here.
No worries, no worries. They are the leak pages after all. Also, Animage, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
He's still here. But yeah, you see, kickoff now. We see
Also,
Loki. We see. I think that's Gaban. Not Gaban. That's what's his name?
Choppa.
Chopper. We see this guy. I don't know who
Yeah.
that is.
Also, the guy
Charles
under him, does he not look like Fukaku?
Fukaku.
The guy under Choppa,
Yeah,
he looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
Fukaku,
yeah,
kind
yeah. He
of.
looks like a black version of Fukaku.
Yeah.
and we see Charles.
Like Fukaku made it onto the field.
Wait, Suki's back. We see Charles.
Suki.
We
Hi, Suki.
see
Yo,
this big guy here, the right the left winger.
it looks like Data fucking Silva on steroids.
That's what
Mm.
I said.
And then we got some other guy with long hair. Uh,
That's the one that I think Ashraf said it looked like he was wearing a hijab.
Yo, where's Leo? His
oh,
time
that
for
one.
the chapter profile is coming soon.
And then here we see Mr. Hugo
Hugo.
himself. And then he says, "All
Like,
right, here we go." And funny thing is, right? Obviously, we all thought that Hugo was gonna be a defensive player. Turns out he's a
yeah,
midfielder, right?
He's more of
yeah.
a traditional one though, where he would like bark out orders, not really
Like,
participate
can't
in attack.
I was about to say, like, yeah, can't midfielders be defensive? Like,
He's
that's
Well,
a whole
he's gonna
defensive
be a
midfielder
perfect
position.
blend of both.
this is one thing that always seems to throw me off when it comes to blue lock, right? Because even in Nigeria, we had Obo wearing the number 8,
Yeah.
whereas traditionally a defender doesn't wear number 8. And the thing is, with international football, the numbers normally denote your position more than
Really?
more than
Yeah.
in a club game. So in international football, you'll get a number, and that's normally supposed to signify your position in the team.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
So
you also
numbers
have
matter a
that
lot
you can only
more
wear one
in the
to
wet
26, so Coronas
in
breaks
like
the laws
European
on you.
countries than in the West.
Yeah.
wait, say that again. You both went at the same time.
Sorry, Suki, you want to go first?
Okay, I'll explain two things. First of all, the jumping thing is a football tradition. It's to get you hyped up when you're nervous. And also, Ronaldo does it, everyone does it. Then the other thing is that you can only wear 1 to 26 in real life. So Corona wearing 96 breaks laws, and Raito, whatever he said, was good too. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah. I was saying like so numbers matter a lot more position wise than they do in the West because over here, like I've noticed a lot of people just wear whatever numbers they want. At least
See,
that's how it was when I was in
see
school and what I've seen on like traditional teams that I've seen like for football and basketball.
the thing is they don't typically matter, right? So in a club, like they ask you what number do you want to wear, and you can choose whatever number is available, right?
Mhm.
In international competitions though, it's very structured. In the number you're wearing is because of your position. So the goalkeeper will wear number 1, the right back will wear number 2, the left back will wear number 3, then the two in the middle will be the 4 and the 5. So the numbers historically used to actually denote a position. We've done away with that rigid tradition, but more it's more seen on the international stage than it is in the club competitions. Normally in international football, you'll see that if someone's wearing the number 10, it's because he's the attacking midfielder. If someone wearing number 9, is because he's the striker. um
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
Also,
number 9 is typically the striker's number. Um, Number 10 is
so
typically the playmaker, who's normally the ace. The
like
ace of the team.
Sai or
So
and
Sideway in number 10 is perfect because that's his actual position. He's actually an attacking midfielder. He's actually a playmaker, a cam. So number 10 is his actual number. Rin wearing number 10 isn't. Rin wearing number 10 is him mimicking Sai. Whereas
oh,
whereas traditionally Rin should be wearing a number 9 to denote the
like Hugo
striker.
is.
Yeah. Whereas Hugo here is a midfielder wearing the number 9 because Loki is wearing the 10. Whereas normally those two should be swapped round. Loki should be wearing 9 and Hugo should be wearing 10 because of their positions.
Right. Also, something I am noticing, unlike like people are saying that Ugo and Sai look really similar, especially because they're both in midfielder positions. Something I'm noticing is that he's not wearing the gloves or sleeves. He's wearing
Mm.
wrist tape, similar to what Kaiser was wearing in the Costa Rica game.
Yeah,
Which I
yeah.
don't think we see a lot of characters who wear wrist tape. I think Bachiro does.
hmm hmm Yeah. So we saw we I don't think they look similar at all. Like that the eyelashes are completely different.
Yeah, like because for one, his are actually connected to his eye,
hmm Yeah, so
and they're
Snug
also a
says
lot
it's like
longer, whereas Sai's don't seem that long. And also he has like a thinner upper lash line, I think.
Yeah,
And also his eyes are stylized differently too. Like they're completely dark.
yeah. Size eyelashes are the same as Rin's. Sai and Rin have the same eyes.
Yeah, and that's kind of the point because they're brothers.
Yeah.
Or is you got to give them some kind of visual similarity.
So yeah, Snug says like Mbappe wearing 10, even though he plays as a striker. Yeah. So the
Mhm.
reason why Hugo's probably wearing the 9 is because Loki's wearing the 10, and obviously Loki is his character is derived from Mbappe. So
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like why he's wearing 10 then.
but yeah, how do you guys feel about Hugo being a midfielder, not a defender?
I feel
I'm
like he could still play defense because like midfielders can be defensive players, and maybe he and Charles just work in sync because
Mhm.
Charles is also a midfielder. They're not really defensive. I don't think it's ever been stated.
Yeah,
And I think it's kind of an interesting turn, but I always believed that the author could throw us for a loop with his position. Like, he didn't necessarily have to make him a defender, because obviously being a defender is what everyone expects. So we have like a striker, a midfielder, and a defender on France's team.
yeah. What do you think, Animage?
I'm happy with it. I'm cool with it. Charles
He has not
and
been talking this whole time.
so, I mean, I don't really have most thoughts. I was gonna wait till the end.
You're gonna wait to the end.
No, but I'll talk about this. I'll talk about
But
this because I predicted that Hugo was going to be a midfielder because we have
yeah, I
how
think I really
midfielders
like
switch side.
how they did Ugo's
Wait, wait,
like
wait, wait.
panel on the
Kat,
bottom.
can you hear Animage?
Nope.
Can you hear
Oh, that's
me?
why.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me, Raito?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, like,
Oh
Oh,
shoot.
Kat, I don't think you can hear him.
oh,
Animage, can you hear Cat?
I can hear Cat. Yeah.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Oh shoot.
No, that's weird.
I
Because
think
I was
sometimes the
gonna.
website does that where you can't hear certain people because it happened with Emerald too.
Yeah, it did, it did. I'm trying to think. Okay, try this. Cat, rejoin. Let's see
Okay.
if that's gonna fix it.
Yeah, hopefully my phone doesn't give out.
Yeah, let's hope not. Because she couldn't hear you, Animage.
Okay. I was like,
Well, you could hear her, right? You could
yeah, I
hear
can
her.
hear her. I can hear her.
Yeah.
I can hear both
I
of you
could hear.
guys.
I can hear both of you.
Now.
Can you
Okay.
hear him
Cat
now?
got selective hearing. Shut
Yeah,
up. It's
yeah.
not my fault.
I
But
can
my
hear both
phone
of
is
y'all
weird.
now. I got selected.
Yeah, it's all
Like
sorted. All
it's not my
sorted.
fault my phone is acting weird. But yeah, I also love how they did Ugo's eyes because I know a lot of people have been saying recently that Nomura is falling into same face syndrome, but I think with these characters that we see, it kind of proves to not be the case
Mm.
because he can draw like very unique facial expressions to the point where we can tell who's who, even with them being manga pages where most guys are going to look similar
Well, you
as
went a
opposed to them
little
being
robot
colored.
again, but yeah, I get you. Um,
Apologies. Uh,
One sec. I'm gonna get the order up here because I'm struggling with the actual order of things. Because on the when I've uploaded it on the site, it's gone all over the place. So where are
yeah.
we? So
Okay.
Hugo's got the ball. And then yeah, okay, I know. It's this one here. Boom. So now Hugo's with the ball, and Hugo says whoosh apparently, and then
So he makes
Isagi's like,
noises.
yeah, Isagi's like, huh? And Basha's like, what? Karas is like, what the? So I'm guessing it must have been a code word or something like that, because obviously we see everyone, and I mean everyone, starting up the pitch quickly as possible,
And
and
Ugo's just
Blue Lock,
not moving.
yeah, Blue Lock are like dumbfounded, like what's going on? We see Loki's running past Isagi, um, and then Hugo says good. I don't know why we don't see what Charles says, but Hugo says good. Um, then yeah, it's this
Calling it
panel where
now, what Charles says is going to be some emoji.
Yeah, probably what it is.
yeah, true, because this guy don't he always speaks in that emoji language only that only Shido can understand or something.
Why did we
Um,
not start Cheeto again? Like, it'd be perfect for dissecting what they're saying.
it's because, like I said, man, Ego, he's not a manager. He's a coach. He's not a
Yeah.
manager.
This is why we need Henri. This is why we need Henri.
Facts, facts. So Ugo's on the
I will
ball.
say, sorry, something I'm saying right here. I
Mhm.
will say I see like the similarities to Sai. Hey, like especially with his hair flowing up like that. It does kind of remind me of like Sai's hairstyle.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I see that. I see that. I still don't think they look that
Too
similar.
similar. It's just
Yeah.
like in some moments they can look similar. Kind of like how Kira sometimes looks like Nagi, and sometimes Bachira and Isagi can get mistaken for each other. Like they
Yeah.
did in
Yeah.
that one panel.
Yeah. So so yeah, he's on the ball now. And then we see him dribbling through Isagi and Rin. Obviously he's got the handles, which is sick. But we've seen Kuso do this before.
Mhm.
Um, so right now I don't think it's that much of an issue. But until where's this next panel? Let me. This is all jumbled up, and I hate this. It's this one.
This is why we need officials. Ashraf, what do you mean by Henri or Sendo?
Henri over Sendo. Did you
No, he
say?
said Henri or Sendo. I don't know what he means in this context.
Ah, okay, okay. So
Yuri!
Isagi and
Yuri
Rin.
camp.
So Rin says something. He says, "Ch," and then Isagi says, "A dribbling technique that slips right between Rin and me. This is bad. Cover the passer." And then he already says, "I know that, but there's two places I have to protect. It's freaking
Too many,
impossible."
yeah, I think. I think it's too many.
I think he means like there's two, like he's in between two players, so he can't cover them both. I think that's what he means, because it seems like every single player has run forward, and so you see the blue lockers are in between like three different players. So I think it's one, two, three, four blue lockers, and then there's four attackers on France's side here. Um, so I think he means like he can't mark two players at the same time. And then Hugo makes the pass. Let me find that panel here.
Okay, Leo, I think what they're trying to do is just overwhelm them with choices. So by the time they choose something, they can't figure out who to mark.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
But
So no,
sorry,
oh yeah, yeah, I get it, yeah. So Leo saying since he already couldn't mark all the forwards, his decision was to mark neither of them. Yeah, no, he didn't decide to mark either of them, but he's obviously in between them. So it's sort of like a deer in the headlight, like, isn't it? Like you don't know who, like you don't know whether you run back or you keep running forward, so you just freeze. Um,
yeah, it's like fight or flight mode.
yeah, facts. And then Hugo makes a pass, which is it's actually quite similar to what um Kuso did at the beginning of that match, where he dribbled past a couple and then he made a pass straight through. So Hugo does the same. It says uh Isagi says, "Here it goes," and then I think he thinks that it's going to Loki. Uh, but then it. Oh wait. So this is the panel before beep beep focus.
Okay, those
So I don't know
eyelashes
if
look
that's
like
actually the
straight up
sound effect,
wings.
or if is that actually him speaking.
I don't know.
Look at his eyes
Also,
though. They,
Hugo, drop what mascara you use. Jesus Christ.
yeah, it looks like wings, man.
That's what
Whoa.
I said. Like, what kind of eyeliner, what kind of a mascara are you using? And can you lend it to me, please?
It actually looks sick. Um, so yeah, it looks like the ball's headed towards what's his name, low key.
Loki?
And then wait, it's not this one, is it?
Yeah, it's,
It is the one where this one, everyone, everyone gets in front of Loki, um, trying to stop him because obviously he's the main threat, right? He's the main threat, so you got to
Mhm.
stop Loki at all costs. So IQ says, "This is a place, right?" And Aryu says, "You're not getting through." IQ says, "Prodigy Chan. The rest are just bait for your diversion." And Nico says, "I anticipated this."
We've got
Loki
two
says,
Metavision users on defense.
"Yeah, so yeah, no one's using Yeah, it's a madness.
Like, dude, why is your Metavision not turned on? Did it run out of batteries?
You got two Metavision defenders and neither
They,
one of them
they
been using it.
they must have forgot, guys. They must have forgot.
Dude, like, how many Metavision users we got on the field again? We got Karasu, we got ECD, we got Fiori. No Predator Eye users,
they
as I
they def-
noticed.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if they say it's being saved or it's being
Maybe they're not
retconned
ready
so
to
that
use it yet.
Isagi's the only one. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Loki says, "Oh, what a pity. Come on." And then we see that boom, Charles comes in to actually take the ball before Loki does. And then he says, "Mr. Contrarian." And Charles says, "Ha ha ha, reverse." And
Reverse,
IQ's like,
reverse.
IQ, you're a Metavision user, bro. I can't like
Like,
use
IQ,
your
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie, you're probably gonna be on fraud watch for this.
He's got
Whoa,
his
whoa, 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 whoa! If anyone got to be a front rush, it's Nico. Okay, we don't need him on the field. Hold on now.
Okay,
wait.
currently
Are we
all
picking who's
Metavision
the
users are
fraud?
on fraud watch on this field.
Can we be a fraud warning? Like, can we give him a warning before we put him a fraud rush? Hold on now.
Wait, where is it? Leo says here.
Are they
Is that
holding hands? Are they what? Nah.
are they holding hands? These defenders are embarrassing. But yeah,
No.
they gambled. I don't know why all three of them had to go mark Loki.
At
Obviously he's
least keep
fast.
someone open.
But the thing is, right, IQ, Metavision user, Nico, Metavision user, both of them couldn't see Charles coming in. Come on, man. You like
And you've
widen
played
your
against
field of
Charles
vision.
before. Like, you should have known this.
They know I think I don't know. It must have been instructions from
Ego.
Ego. It
You
must
know
have been
what? No.
instructions.
None of them are on fraud watch. Ego's the one on fraud watch.
But
Yes, I
like I
like that.
said,
Yes,
guys,
yes, yes.
Ego, he's a coach, man. He can coach you into being a good player, but he ain't a manager. He can't decide who plays where. That's not his bag. That's not his bag.
This
Uh,
is actually something I want to bring up. Like, when we finish this, it's like
mm-hmm.
there's something I want to bring up. Like,
Okay.
that could be relevant to the next chapter.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so after this, and then IQ says, "What? Using Loki's movements as a decoy, a diagonal run, a pinpoint pass seems to toy with the opponents from outside their awareness." Oh, come on, IQ. Come on.
IQ, Metavision user.
Outside your
You've
awareness.
been doing it for
Not
years.
too much on my dude IQ, man. He's doing his best, okay? He has to carry the defense on
You
his
want to
back,
put
okay?
Nico on
He can't
fraud
do it
watch
all by
too. You're
himself.
putting a child on fraud watch.
Man.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Why are we putting the
he's
why are we putting the children on fraud watch? Let's put the grown man on fraud watch.
I,
Now,
you know, it sounds like excuses to me. Outside of our awareness, it sounds like excuses to me. IQ. Honestly, I
Yeah.
feel I
Sorry,
feel like you gotta
IQ,
do
you're
better.
going on fraud watch for the. We need to
nah,
make a
for
list. You know what we need to do? We need to make like a fraud list and like add people to it as the game goes on. Right
okay,
now,
we'll
we've
start
got
with Shakiri
every
then.
Metavision user
We'll
and
start with Shakiri
Ego.
then. If I just go and forward watch no
Wait,
Shakiri, I'm not gonna let my dude go
wait.
down like that.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's finish up. So Charles
Blech,
takes the ball and takes a shot. Um,
I'm sorry, but Charles's aura is just like what? It looks so creepy.
it's sick though. It's like a little gremlin, goblin. I don't know. It's quite sick. Like an
Okay,
imp.
wait, that's actually something I wanted to bring up later.
Mhm.
Speaking of auras, but
But yeah, no, I like it, man. I like it.
No, what
I think
It matches him
it's
well.
cool,
what happened to
but
that
it's
aura that
creepy.
we saw in the PXG match? That looks completely different
Mm.
than the one that we
Yeah, I
saw.
think that one was just
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
manifestation of what Hiyori thought he was,
yeah,
like
that
the
was
final
I
boss
would,
of
I
the
Hiyori's
would have
game.
man.
preferred that. I think I would have preferred that instead of this
Yeah,
because
that
that
was.
Listen,
one was
listen. All I'm saying is it reminds me of like the boogeyman in like what you think the boogeyman looks like coming out of your closet.
Well, that's Charles, man. Charles is weird like that. He loves that little devil emoji. That's his little devil.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charles wears the number 6, which is
Didn't he
my
wear it
number,
in
but like that's a defensive midfielder's number, not an
Yeah.
attacking midfielder's.
Didn't he wear it in the NEL too?
I think so. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. But yeah. So Charles takes a shot. Nico slides in, but he just misses. I don't know why they're showing Rin here. Where is my boy? But yeah, he
On
takes.
Fraud Watch, baby.
Rin's already got past. But he takes the shot, and the shot sailing in. It's looking like it's going in. Isagi says, he surpasses our system, and now thinking with his very first strike. What a crazy super technique combo. So listen, the ball is sailing top bins, right?
It would have been
Gagamaru.
cool if it hit the crossbar.
Yeah, I thought I'll
I
save
thought it
it.
was
I'll
gonna hit the
save it.
crossbar. Like that would have been interesting to like show how inexperienced Charles is. But like then again, people would have called him a fraud. People would have complained.
I'll save it. But yeah, so as we can see, the ball the ball hits the back of the net.
Yeah.
And then it says this is the title contender France. Loki says nice shot. Charles says gotcha. Nugo says
Gotcha.
yeah, it's destiny. So yeah, that's pretty much the chapter. I'm pretty sure. Um, crazy chapter, crazy.
Very crazy.
crazy.
Um, for me, I did not expect this at all. I didn't expect. I expected obviously France to be good, and I expected
Mhm.
there to be goals in the game. I just didn't expect that in the first, like from kickoff, the first attack, France to be scoring, and for it to be Charles to be the one that's scoring. Didn't expect it.
Yeah.
But you've got to like it's something I think we should have sort of predicted with France playing with Charles, the contrarian. So whatever we thought was gonna happen, the opposite is gonna happen. So where Blue Lock thought Loki is the main man, he's gonna get the goals. So we all we have to do is stop Loki. Obviously, Charles had other ideas. Now, Ego is on fraud watch when it comes to being a
He's
manager
at the
at the
very top
moment.
of the fraud watch list.
He's on fraud
Very tough.
watch. First of all, same lineup, very predictable. Secondly, why are we doing 5-5 at the back there? I get it, they're all attackers, so it's an attacking formation. But I would have rather seen, like Charles says, Shido on the pitch. You know, someone
Yeah,
that,
like
that is a little bit outside of their formula. I think the
also,
reason why Charles says, "Oh, we're gonna win," then is because he knows that everyone else is predictable.
okay,
And
wait.
the thing that
Does
sorry, the reason why I say that, right? Why I say that is because it seems to me that the one that's pulling all the strings is Hugo, but it seems to me that Hugo is some sort of fortune teller, predictive type of player.
Mhm.
Because
so good Hiragi.
yeah, Hiragi type. Because at the end there he says it's destiny. So it's as if it's meant to be, he's foreseen it, like that type of stuff. So for me, right, I think if Eagle actually did research on France, he should have lined up a lot better than this, and they should have been a lot more prepared
Right.
for a Charles to be taking shots here, for Loki not to pick up the
I
ball
actually gotta
here.
go. I gotta
And
eat.
I think right now, right now, Blue Lock are moving. They're moving kind of mad. They're
Yeah.
moving kind of mad. For them to concede this first goal, Gagamaru as well. I don't know what's happened because in the last one, this guy was catching tennis balls, you know, shot at him at high speed. So are we trying to say that Charles's shot is faster than a tennis ball? Is that what we're saying? We're saying that Charles is all of a sudden a super duper super sick striker.
I don't think, if you ask me, I don't think it's a speed thing. I think it's a position thing. Like, I
Mm.
think the shot was so accurate. That's why he couldn't save it. If you had to ask me, I think it was more so an accuracy thing, maybe.
Yeah, that works, but again, it's 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 a little bit like not I don't want to say fraudulent, but it's like you have to do better in this circumstance. You have to do it's the beginning of the match. Yes, your defense is being caught out. But then you're the last line of defense. He has to
Mhm.
do better there. For me personally, especially because I don't think Charles is that super of a shooter, and we've seen him save better shots, right? We've
Yeah.
seen him react to better shots. Um, we didn't see any dialogue from him, any internal thinkings. So obviously, like, yeah, maybe it was he's just caught off guard. It's accurate, like you said. Um, but if Blue Lock don't switch on quickly, then this is gonna get very far very quickly.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's gonna get far from it very quickly. Yeah, what are your thoughts? You say you wanted to say
Um.
something.
Oh yeah, I just want to talk about Hugo being in midfield. I'm okay with it, especially since it seems like Hugo is a center midfielder and Charles is an offensive midfielder. So I think it's fine to have them both be midfielder. And I like that. I actually like that Charles scores because it showcases that Loki isn't the only option. Like I'm glad he scored the first goal, even though I didn't expect it. Even though I don't really like that, it kind of put Gargamon on far watch. I like that was the first one to score because it shows that Fresh has options outside of Loki.
Yeah, yeah.
This was the punch in the face that Blue Lock needed, in my opinion.
Hmm. Leo, you there? Can you hear us? I'm not sure if you can hear us. Um, but yeah. So yeah, Snug says to be fair, Courtois trains in the same way, but he also concedes. That's true. That's true. In a game situation, it's much different. Um, from practice. Leo says no. I put all the blame on the trash defense. Yeah, I mean to run the same defenders again. I get it. I get it. These are
Hello,
our
can you
defenders.
hear me?
Oh,
Can you
there
all
he
hear
is.
me?
Yeah, we can
Testing,
hear
Yeah, we
you.
testing.
got you now.
Alright, alright, bet.
Yeah. So for me, like, oh, I get it. These are the main defenders, the main defenders that we have. We don't really have any other players that have dedicated themselves to defense. So I hear it, right? I don't think I think that IQ should have done better. I wish they didn't all three of them line up like that the way they did. IQ should have done better with two Metavision users on the pitch. So IQ and Nico, they should be covering each other's blind spots. So
Mhm.
as IQ goes forward to stop Loki, and they can all be there lined up in the same way, right? But IQ goes forward to stop
Yeah.
Loki. At that
No,
point, Nico
can
should
you
be
hear me?
scanning the pitch for any other threats. And then he
No,
would have been able
what I
to.
was thinking, I think Ike, both Aiko and Nico should have double team Loki, then Aryu should have like seen Charles coming and go after him. Because since it's three of them, Aiko, Nico,
No,
and
so
then Aryu just charging on Charles.
so for me, right, what should have happened? I think the other way around was better. It should have been IQ and Aryu to press on Loki, and then Nico, he scans the rest of the pitch for any other threats, right? Because we see that Charles comes in from behind, so blind spot. So IQ says this, he came from the blind spot, right? But with two Metavision users there, you have one scanning what's in front of him, and then the other one should be looking around to see the rest of the pitch. So even if they would have Charles would have been in both of their blind spot, once Charles emerges, at least Nico would have been more ready, because we see that he slid in to try and block the shot, right? So he did react, but just a little bit too late, um, which is a little bit disappointing. But we have to get this first goal out of the way, anyways. It's a nice start for France. So yeah, like we said, where is Metavision gone? Like, what's happened to guys? Did ego coach it out of them? Like, what's
I,
going on?
I really feel like I haven't
No,
seen
I think
Metavision that much either because I don't remember any panels of it in Nigeria that much either. So I don't know what's going on. I know
Only
that
yeah,
only Isagi and
Aiku,
Haiku look use
Aiku's
Metavision.
I know
yeah,
that
those two, yeah.
I know kind of Shield has been has gotten like some complaints about giving people too many people Metavision. So maybe that he's trying to like fall back on that because of that. That's the only thing I can think of why he's not having them
It,
use it.
I hear that, but now that we know that they have it, right? It's hard for us to switch off to you know, our brains from thinking you should be able to see that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, you've got Metavision. You should be able to predict that. But I think what it is more the levels where they're playing at right now is higher than what the NEL was. And so even with Metavision, they can still get caught out more often than before. I think that's what they're trying to get at.
Yeah,
But it's hard for us to switch off
yeah,
the
but
thinking that, you know, you should be scanning the pitch. You've got Metavision. You should be able to see this. You should be making more predictions. That type of stuff.
no, I think because it's
Go
just
on.
abruptly. It happened like abruptly, like the friends just came out of nowhere. They can't like analyze it.
Yeah, exactly. Ashraf says West Chigiri to stop Charles his leg for so Charles didn't shoot from Chigiri's side, so he shot more from Hiyori's side. He
Yeah.
shot more on Hiyori's side. So I get why Chigiri is not there. I don't think
Hey,
you can blame
Serena, yo, your flood is not doing anything, bro. I'm
him.
sorry.
So Ashraf says also about Metavision, the game now is 90 minutes and it could be more and more in the NEL. The max was 35. I think so. Players are not used to playing full games using Metavision, and that will take a lot of stamina. I hear that, Ashraf.
I mean,
Apart from
no, but Aiku was able to do the Anisagi.
yeah, not only that, in the last game against Nigeria, that was 90 minutes. We hardly saw any of them using their Metavision in that game. So I hear it. You
And
want to
for me, I
conserve.
don't think
You want to
Karasu has
conserve.
fully.
Wait. You want to conserve your stamina, but we're not seeing Metavision. We're not seeing Isagi's using it here and there. IQ had a couple of panels where he's not actually defending, but he's got his Metavision active, but not when he's defending for some reason. And then that's it. Like we didn't see Rayo use it. We didn't see Hiyori use it. We didn't see Nico use it.
Yeah,
You know, all those players have it, but
Karasu.
we're not seeing them use it.
Oh.
Yeah, for Karasu, I think he doesn't has it fully because in the NEL, the PXG game, he kind of like abruptly showed up when Isagi did the two gun volley.
Yeah. So Cinema Guru says the thing is this is bound to happen because did you see how
Things,
times in the Nigeria how many times Nigeria could have scored, but they didn't have the strikers. Yeah, that is true. If Nigeria's had better finishers, they probably would have scored more goals. I do agree. So maybe I'm overhyping Gagamaru's current levels. Um, so yeah, that is true. But for me, would we consider my thing is right? I just never saw Charles as a striker. Right, I never saw him as a finisher, someone that can hit the ball. So it's just a little bit jarring for me. That's all. for him to be the one to score. Uh, Ego is the Diego Simeone of Blue Lock. Diego Simeone is good. He's good in domestic competitions. Well, he's good in league competitions, so he wins a load of leagues. But when it comes to the Champions League, he's not there. He's nowhere to be seen. Um, uh, does Rio even count for Metavision? Yeah, I get why you say that. But yeah, he does because we saw him use it a couple of times already in the NEL. Obviously, we didn't see him use it since the game against Isagi, but we've seen him use it multiple times in that game. So I think yeah, you have to
Yeah,
count him in.
he has it, but he's like fully aware of it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
He's not
mean we
fully
don't know
aware of
where
it.
he is right now. I would expect that Isagi would be telling his teammates, "Yeah, man, this metavision thing. This is how you do it. This is what you gotta be doing." Like a sort of what he did with Nico. I would imagine that he'd want to share that with his teammates. If not, he's a little bit selfish.
Yeah, probably.
Not only selfish, but
Um,
kind of dumb.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like, why
wasn't he the
wouldn't you
one
want
pushing
your
Hiyori
team
about?
to level up? What'd you say?
Yeah, he was the one pushing Hiyori about these passes and this. Of course, he has to tell the team about Metavision.
He's got to. He's got to. So I would expect them, everyone that had it, to be able to be using it. Uh, Leo says Hiyori's Metavision expired. One time use, two times use. uh, Hiyori gave Karasu his Metavision because he felt bad. I animage.
Crazy, nah, nah.
Nah,
But after that, he still used it. No, no, animate, don't do that, bro. Nah, bro, don't do that.
um,
Don't do it, bro.
what was
You about to
this?
get me heated, bro. Don't do it.
Call call signs says not ego like Ruben Amarin with the um insistence on running the free back. Facts, facts. So if you guys don't know the context, Ruben Amorim, he's Manchester United's current manager, right? And ever since he's coming, he's been running free at the back the whole time, and United have been arse under him
Mm.
the whole time. United fans are crying out, please change something, change something. They finally played four at the
Yeah,
back
bro. They're
the
not
last
gonna
game. They won that game.
four.
Uh, I think they either won or they drew that game, but they had a good performance that game. So they was happy. He's gone back to playing free at the back, and they've now drawn to the team in last place in the league currently. So it's not he's it's not good. It's not good. You're running this free at the back. They're running this free at the back. You're stubborn with this formation, but it's not for me. It's not the right formation for this game. For me as well, it's just not the right personnel for the game. I don't know why he's insisted in playing the same players. I really don't know. Ooh, let me make sure my
I think I don't
thing
know.
is
I think in like the same chapter when he before Isagi's last goal, not Hugo said he found like the perfect team he crafted. So this is like the perfect lineup. I think Barra and the rest of them are just subs for this game.
but I hear that, right? But if you're a good manager, you know the strengths and the weaknesses of your team, and you know the strengths of the weaknesses of your opponents, and you have to tailor some games. In some games, you have to tailor your team to the opponents. So for me in this game, cool, Rin and Isagi, they are the top strikers in Blue Lock, but in this game, you probably need something different from the
Mhm.
conventional Rin and Isagi.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know much about soccer. I did play baseball. We would never use the same lineup 2 games in a row, bro. So
Yeah.
I'm not my real with
For what I
this.
was thinking, I think he should have changed like Batra and Rio with Shido and Barra.
Mm, I don't know. Bosher had
And
what
probably
too
repeat.
good of a performance. I don't know. Why we'll say him. I'll probably say
That's the thing though.
I don't know
That's
who
the
I'll
thing though. I
say.
don't know if this same game is gonna repeat itself.
That's true.
because you're playing against friends.
Shield definitely need to be on the field though. Like Shield, he needs to be on the field like immediately, bro.
But then again, what's Sheeta gonna do? Not saying at the
Shit.
start. I'm saying at the start of the game. I'm not talking later on because the later on in the game he's going to
Oh,
score obviously.
he
But
could he
in
could
the
have done
beginning,
anything now. He could have done anything. He could have done anything to stop this. But like
no, yeah,
if
he
we're
couldn't do
talking about
anything.
like to stop someone, I'll put like maybe like as Zentetsu, so we get like a put Zentetsu like as a defender, so we can have a speed defender, hopefully, who could I don't know maybe do something against fucking Loki. So,
Type.
I don't know who you would sub out for him. Yeah, actually, you could take out
No.
Batra and you could put
If I'm being honest,
Zentetsu.
I'm not saying I hate Aiku. I'm not saying I hate Aiku, but I at least wanted Isagi as captain, bro. At least one game.
Nah, 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 nah. Aiku's all captain. Aiku's all captain.
At least one game.
My bad, guys. My
No, you
But
good.
he hasn't done anything though. I'm seeing people on Kuso's head about him not doing anything as a captain. Aiku didn't do anything either.
let me check. Can you guys hear me?
All he did was, yeah, I can hear you. All he did was tell Isagi, yo, to cool off, don't do this, don't provoke Nigeria, and that's it. Stops Onazi. What does he do as a captain? He didn't do anything.
No, but the thing is, IQ is fine being captain. He's fine being captain. He does need to. I would like to see some dialogue between him and Ego, because you know how Ego spoke to Isagi, and he sort of told him, listen, that sort of stunt you pulled, it could land you in some hot water in the future. It's not for every situation. It's situational. I would like Ego to have seen actually Ego speak to IQ and be like, this is your team. You're gonna have to, take some control sometimes. Isagi might be our ace, but he can't always be running around doing whatever he wants. You're gonna have to sort of control him. But I guess we're not got to that stage yet. I think we still need a couple more games maybe until we get to that stage. Um, and in terms of Cinema Guru's question, are strikers ever really captains? Typically, no. Typically, no. Strikers aren't typically captains. Captains are typically midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers. It's very rare for a striker to be a captain. Normally, a striker is the captain when he's like super egotistical, like or like just the outright best player on the pitch. But most of the times, they're captain by face. It's the face thing. It's not the captain. They have all the captain duties and stuff like that. And they're the ones that are vocal and speak to everyone. It's mostly the captain by face. They're the ones that wear the armband. But in the background, you see someone else is probably the one that the actual leader of the group, the actual one that has to do, because for a lot of people think the captain is just the guy that wears the armband on the pitch and speaks to in football terms, speaks to the referees and stuff, because in football, the referee, whenever a referee makes a decision or anything like that, or like it's makes a contentious decision, normally the players are not supposed to crowd around the referees, right? That's dangerous. The referee could choose to give cards, hand out cards to players berating him and stepping up to him. It's normally only the captains that are allowed to step up to him on behalf of the players and dispute something. You're never gonna change the mind of a referee, but the captains have duties beyond just wearing the armband or motivating.
Oh, so that's why Karasu was talking to the ref. Rin shouldn't be the captain. Okay, got you.
Yeah, yeah, like facts. That's what I mean. Things like that, like when Karasu's the one speaking to the refs, those are more captain what do you call it, tendencies than what Rin was doing, where
Yeah.
Rin was a captain by leading by example because he was the outright best player, whereas he didn't actually embody captain traits. on the pitch itself,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
But
that's why it should have been Karasu that game. It should have been
yeah,
Karasu.
I said that. I said that back then. It should have been Karasu. But captains have duties beyond what's on the pitch. So a typical captain for a football team would be the one to liaise information between the manager and the players on the pitch. He would be the one that has to speak if the players have any complaints with training or the managerial stuff. They would come to the captain, speak to him, and then he'd be the one to relay that back to the coaches and the managers. He be the one that has to be on the uptake, make sure that all the new players that are coming in are settled in and things like that. Help He helps out with nuanced things here and there. Like captains have different, like lots of different roles behind the scenes that we don't actually see. So a lot of people feel like, yeah, the best player, put him as captain, but that player might not have all the traits that are needed for a good effective captain for the club. The captain might not even be your best player. A lot of the time, a good strong captain, you'll find that he's not the best player on. He's not the best player. Then you might have some attackers that are great attackers, but the captain is the defender, or the captain is the midfielder, who's just more of the stable guy, the guy that keeps things ticking, that sort of stuff. Um, for me, Karasu would have been a great captain for Blue Lock when they played the U20 Japan team. But IQ is the right choice for me as captain. He is the right choice.
But right now, Loki's the captain for France, correct? He is the captain.
Yeah,
Um, is he?
yeah, I think so. I think he had the
Uh,
captain ban on the last chapter.
yeah, let me check. Actually, I never actually thought to look. Never actually thought to look.
Yeah, he's the one. Yep, he's wearing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He is facts. Yeah, true. Yeah. When we saw his celebration in
yeah,
the
yeah.
last chapter, we saw. Yeah. Facts. But yeah, um, Loki is captain currently. Um, that's because he's the outright best player on that team. And this Loki, it also seems like he's got a bit of a good brain on him. Um, so I can hear that. Although, judging from that first play, it would have made more sense for Hugo to be the captain
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
team.
yeah.
That would have made
Just,
more
but
sense.
just judging for that first play, though.
Just judging from that first play, but obviously there's more to come. There's more to come. Um,
This probably could have been Loki's tactic or Hugo, but anyone goes, yeah.
uh,
Like it was the worst time to. Oh nah,
That's
nah,
just
that's
slander. That's just
crazy.
slander. You know that's not right. You know that's not right. You know that's
You
not
know
right.
that's not right. Nah, that's diabolical.
If you're gonna slander somebody, at least be truthful about the slander.
yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I got a question. So France, we see France has scored the first goal. Obviously, restart's going to be Blue Lock. Who scores the next goal?
Right?
France or Blue Lock?
France.
Oh, France.
Yes. I'm putting all my
Alright, so
stocks
what?
in French. I'm putting all my stocks in French.
Okay, so what do you think it's going to be a blowout? What's your score prediction?
I think it's going to be a blowout. Not a complete blowout. I think Japan is going to score some goals, but I think it's going to be like 5-2, 4-2, something like that.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking it scores. It's at 2-0 for the first half. They try to make a last attempt, score one goal before the second half. Then France just completely overshadows them in the second half.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's a tough one for me as well, right? I do think at the end of the game it's gonna be an embarrassing score. Maybe not like five goals more than Blue Lock, or 4 goals more, but maybe like 2 goals more than Blue Lock,
I think
three
it's going
goals
to be
more
two
than,
more, maybe. Like,
yeah. So so like a 5-3, I can see that, but I think like that only happens towards the end. Um, but for me, it's a little bit hard. I I can see Blue Lock responding with a goal personally,
I don't know.
especially.
I
I,
don't know, man.
I say this especially because I thought Hugo was going to be a defender or a goalkeeper, right? And because he's not, I feel like Blue Lock have a better chance of scoring now that he isn't a defender. Loki is in the attack, so obviously Kaneshiro can still do his thing where Loki's coming back to defend. I hope he doesn't.
Man, I was about to say, like, I was just about to say, strikers
Yeah,
defend all the time. Hugo could defend despite being midfielder.
I hope he doesn't. But I can see Loki, Hugo, Charles all being arrogant enough to wait and see what Blue Lock do. So they'll give him a free hit. Like, let's see what you guys are made of. Can you score?
I can see that, but I think that would just be like bad writing. This is the U20 World Cup.
Mm,
That would be bad. I can see that. Like, I definitely agree that they have that ego, but like that would just be stupid as an athlete to
yeah.
do that on this stage.
Oh, welcome
Yeah,
back, Kate.
I'm
they
back from
shouldn't do that.
dinner.
They
They,
shouldn't.
they
They
shouldn't do
shouldn't.
that. But you know how ridiculous
Yeah,
these players
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Kat,
Okay.
you're right.
I'm all good. Just had to do something.
Nah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah, are we saying
So
our thoughts on the chapter, or are we past that?
we passed that, but you can give us yours.
Okay, I thought this chapter was pretty cool, all things considered. We got another their player revealed,
Hmm.
and it's always fun to see, like if people were writing their predictions on what players are gonna be. Obviously, we were wrong. Um, I think Charles scoring the opening goal was
Ariel. And
interesting. I don't know if it's interesting in a good way or interesting in a bad way, but it's interesting. What I think would have been more interesting is if the ball hit the crossbar. Like, obviously he sort of thought France was gonna score the first goal, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this.
you think it was Charles?
I didn't think it was gonna be Charles. I thought it was gonna be Loki, or who
No, yeah,
knows.
same. I said the same thing. I just didn't expect it to be Charles.
And I know we were talking earlier about Ego being lazy. This is where I think Henri can actually come back into the story as someone savvy and knowing about football, because even though she doesn't know all about egoism, she knows she knows football. She knows positions, she knows playing. And so I feel like this could be a good moment to have her come back and kind of give her ideas to Ego. Finally give her some agency back in the story.
Hmm.
But that's just my thought and my desperate need for
As
having
much
Henri
as
be
I like to
relevant
do the
again.
army,
Please, Kaneshiro, I am begging on my knees, make the girl relevant.
as as much as I would like Army back, but every time she brings ideas, Ego doesn't go along with them.
And maybe this
You're
is where
not bad. It's just that
and maybe this is where he has to start listening to her.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
she's finally putting her foot down, like, Ego, listen to my ideas. I think this could work. And maybe it won't work. Maybe it won't lead them to the exact goal they need, but it'll give them something.
See, this is it's a weird place to be, right? Because it's clear to see, right? We it's it's gonna be a hard game for Blue Lock.
Yeah,
France
could
are
probably
super
drag on
strong.
for like 2 volumes.
No, no, I think it's gonna be a short game.
what? No,
I
you
think it's
don't
gonna
think
be a
now.
short game, personally.
Same.
I said that before. But it's gonna be hard simply because we know that Blue Lock are an attacking team, a
Mhm.
team full of attackers.
Yeah.
So now they're going up against the best team in the competition, who also have a really good attack. Clearly, Charles scoring.
Yeah.
We know Loki's gonna be banging. We know he's already banged. Um,
Hugo.
Hugo,
Hugo's
Hugo
playing in the background.
is an attacking player. He's a midfielder. Yeah, but it seems like he's an attacking player, not a defensive one. Um, so it's gonna be hard for all these players. Now the thing is, it's an awkward position because do you then if you see Blue Lock are losing, right, and you see that they're conceding all these goals, it's not because the strikers are messing up. It's more because Blue Lock defensively are not that great, right?
Right. They only have like 3
So
defenders and one that's actually played defense.
exactly. So now you bring on a Shido. What difference does that make exactly. If there are
That's what I'm
three
Nothing,
saying.
because
That's
midfielders,
what
without a
I'm
good
saying.
midfielder, he can't really do anything.
that
And
see,
even then, we
And yeah,
have
his
so many
hero
do
is
you
not
see
people
the
my
like
point?
way.
Higuchi, Bachida,
Do you see my
Hiyori,
point?
those break.
Yeah.
It's an awkward position for them to be in, because if Isagi and Rin do bang, then cool, the banging goes. They'll probably still concede a load. If they don't bang, but then you bring on a Shido and stuff, Shido needs creation. He needs someone to create for him, right?
Hmm.
So if France are running the whole thing, who's gonna be that guy to step up in the midfield and create? For
It
me,
can't be Hiyori.
I think Isagi's gonna be a creator in this game.
Really?
I don't,
I
what I'm
think so.
thinking, I don't think so. I think Hugo's just gonna man mark him. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Isagi's gonna be a creator in this game.
Yugo's gonna be annoying in this game. I can already feel it.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be annoying for Blue Lock to deal with.
Facts. I'm convinced Hugo's one of those predictive players. Like he's got like we said before, like a Iragi type of player.
Yeah.
He's gonna have some
Hiragi
kind
but
of
good.
gimmick. He's gonna have some kind of gimmick where it's probabilities, predictions, fortune telling, something like that.
Do you think that could lead us to a prediction for what his aura could be?
Mm,
Yeah. I think so. Thing is, right?
When you said he was like a puppet, like a puppet hit something, I remember you brought up puppets. I was like, so is it going to be like a repeat of Rian's where it's like
I
puppets on
don't think he's gonna
strings,
be a
or would that feel
puppeteer
too
type of player
predictable?
though. I don't think he's gonna be a puppeteer type of player because I thought he was gonna be a defender, right? I thought he was gonna be a,
Yeah, obvious.
so
Yeah,
I
like we
thought
all
he
thought
was
he
yeah,
was going to be a
I
defender.
thought he was gonna be more in line with an IQ probabilities, predictions.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
For
how IQ's
based on
metavision works, where
yeah,
you can see like percentages and like your different routes that you can take, and what's the percentage of this route, what's the percentage of that route, that type of thing. I always thought that Hugo will be in a similar thing, not the exact same, but a similar thing, where it's more predictive play. He's gonna be able to outdo certain people's meta visions because of his predictions, that
Mhm.
type of stuff. Um, but I thought that was gonna be from a defensive position. But
Yeah.
now we know it's gonna be more of an attacking position. So it's kind of thrown
Yeah.
me. It's kind of thrown me. Because now I do believe this France attack is a lot stronger than what I thought it would be.
Yeah. But that could be a thing. Like maybe they have a weaker defense, or maybe they're not like Blue Lock where they can just draw back to defense.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm
you
What the
hoping.
see
heck was
Chopper,
that?
and you see Gabin on that back line. Yeah, they're done already. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's not good overall.
Exactly. But that's why I think Isagi turns into provider. I think at some point Ego's gonna be like, right, I'm gonna have to take a defender off, or something, or a Karasu off, and I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I
stick
wouldn't be
in
surprised
another.
if Karasu comes off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick another attacker on, and now Bachira, Isagi,
Nah,
Hiyori.
I just mostly think Batra and Rio needs to come off and like putting Shido and Baro.
No,
You can
no.
leave the
So
back
I
line.
think I think you still
Baro, I
you
don't
you
know if he
still
could
need
benefit the
creators.
team in this case.
I think you still need creators in there. So I can
Yeah,
see Rayo
obviously.
coming off. I can see Karasu coming off. But I think you need a Bachira on there to create.
Yeah, because
Um,
like in terms of creativity, I think Bachir is the only one that can kind of match Charles.
mhm, mhm,
Like I think he
Nah,
can match him in terms
mhm.
of like he's
Yeah,
wild and unpredictable.
yeah, exactly. And then in terms of Hiyori, I think you have to keep Hiyori on because he's one of the only ones that actually matched up against Charles before
Yeah,
and actually won. So I think
and
Hiyori has
you
to
gotta
stay.
keep Ren on because plot armor.
Yeah, of course. So
Also,
Rin,
Claude or man.
yeah, I don't.
Denelson, don't worry, we all scored one hat trick.
What we scored hatches. Yeah,
Wow,
so
bro.
I think you keep Hiyori, you keep Bachira, you keep Isagi on as creators. I think Isagi
Yeah.
have to turn into a creator because I think at some point he's gonna be the one to match up with Ugo, and he's gonna have
Mhm.
to outdo Ugo in terms of Ugo's gonna be predicting Hisagi's moves and stopping it, and then Isagi's gonna then have to devour that and evolve beyond that, not for his own goal, but for the team to be able to score.
Mm,
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I
mm,
could be wrong, of
I
course.
mean,
Also, I know I brought this up earlier.
true.
I said I had something I
Yeah,
wanted to
I
talk about with
get it.
auras. 'Cause, first off, Charles's aura, oh my god, it's cool, but at the same time, just yeah, like
You
it's
don't like
creepy.
it?
It makes me think of like something that's
Yeah,
gonna
that's it.
crawl
It's
out
an
from
imp.
under my bed and eat my feet or something.
Yeah, it's an imp. It's an imp.
Yeah, it's a gremlin. It's an
But
imp.
that's something I
It's a
wanted.
demon.
That's like a stupid idea I thought of. Like, if blue lock auras were real, like if they became real when they
Well,
like flared up and they left lasting consequences on the pitch, whose do you think would be like the worst to come to fruition?
it's
Like, because if
definitely
Charles
Rin's.
Imp was just running around the field the whole
Rin's
game,
destroyer aura
I
will
was
be
gonna say
disgusting.
Rin's like a freaking demon.
It's a sludge, bro.
It's a
Yeah, but
Like Rin's
Rin
got
not
like
Rin.
multiple eyes
like
and
the
Yeah,
other team
Rin.
just looks at Reen and is like, "Oh no, that's a demon."
yeah,
that's a
like
Yeah,
demon.
listen.
Like,
You see, Rin.
Rin's is
Rin's,
the
Rin's
worst.
not the dangerous one. When you have to look at Rin, yeah, it's cool. But when you look at Corona, it's a literal. You're in space. It's a literal. You're in the
That's
solar
sick, though.
system.
That's sick.
You're in the solar system. You're gonna die.
Oh god, Isagi is gonna be funny because you're just gonna see like a bunch of eyes watching you. I mean, they already had like all of Japan and all of France watching them,
You
so.
just see Isagi pull out Glocks though. Like every time
oh yeah, he is. He got Glock.
Yo,
He does
yo,
have Glock.
oh, but let's
I
say, yo,
completely
pull up
big
to
forgot
the
guns
about that.
function, bro.
appearing
Pull up
every
to the
time he
function,
shoots.
bro.
Dude,
Nah,
Pull up to
oh
the
my god.
Rin
function,
will
bro.
be the
Bachira's is gonna
scariest.
be
I'd
crazy.
hate to
Like,
see Rin.
Bachira's is gonna be wild because of the monster.
Yeah, Bachiro will be scary, but that's one. Rin's is like multiple
Rin
entities.
has like 20
The,
eyes on
o-
his
It's like
aura, bro.
disgusting.
Like,
the only the only normal one is Rayo's chameleon, and that's it.
Yeah,
Oh, his is gonna be
Rail
like a tiny
Chameleon
chameleon
safe.
that's gonna get crushed within the first few minutes. Oh god.
Leo says, I want an injury for Blue Lock Japan in one of the games, and Chigri or Yukimiya are already set up for that. Personally, I want that. Eee. Everyone's wishing bad
Ah,
on Chigri all the time, guys.
Serena, your
It's too obvious.
goat is not winning. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, he's not here.
It's it's
Serena.
too, it's too obvious
Chigiri was only
though.
seen like
For
once this chapter,
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's
and he
true.
was only seen in the background, like behind Izagi and near Aiku.
That's true. So for me, that could mean that he might step up. I would not be
No,
surprised
he
if
was close
Chigiri
to
is actually
he
the
was close
first
to
one
Like
to
losing when he
score
speed
got
for
beats
Blue
caught.
Lock.
speed.
Actually, predictions. Who do you think is the first Blue Lock scorer in this game?
Ooh,
mm,
I don't see it being Isagi. Like, I can't see it
yeah, I
being
don't see it.
Isagi because like we predicted that in the Nigeria game, and none of us were right.
Last minute merchant. I'm sorry. He's still stuck
Okay,
there.
crack theory. It's crack. This is like a stupid crack theory, but Nico. Nico's gonna come off fraud watch and score.
Hell no. No.
How?
No. Don't do
How?
it. No. Kate,
I
no.
said it was a joke theory.
That's not even a good nah. Don't do it. No.
Nico, you know.
Okay, wait. Do you think the first goal could come from a sub? Like a sub on?
I could see that actually. Okay.
Like it
Yeah,
comes from
I'm
like
looking.
it
I'm
comes
guys,
from
looking at this
someone being subbed
roster.
on, like Kutagami or Baro or maybe Shido.
If the game goes that bad, then yeah,
I
someone
can
has to
see
sub in.
Ego making a halftime sub. So someone new comes on the pitch after
No, it gets
halftime.
so bad that they have to sub Fukaku on.
Nah, that ain't happening.
What?
They're gonna need
If
Gagamaru.
They
that
get desperate and they
happens,
have to sub on Fukaku.
They're gonna need Gagamaru. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's
for
not
Yeah,
sure.
happening.
never Fukake, bro. Don't bring him up. Never.
But I mean, like Fukaku replacing Nico as like a defender.
Kate,
I
no,
mean,
Kate, stop it, no.
because like they know
Stop.
how to do
No.
multiple positions.
Huh?
Kate, I said no.
Lukaku coming in as a nah.
If we're gonna talk about Fukaku
Nah.
realistically coming on the field, I would see it only to replace one of the defenders if they got hurt.
Nah.
I can't see him replacing. I can't see
We've
Gagamaru
got
being subbed off.
we've,
I'm sorry. I know we all joke about him being the go-to goalkeeper, but like I can't see Gagamaru coming off.
yeah, no. But I'm saying like if we needed a defender, man, you stick what's the name, Kunigami back there.
Yeah.
You stick Kunigami back there. But I don't
Weren't
think
there
we'll need
memes
a
going during the
defender
NEL
in this
arc
game.
like Noah telling Kunigami to become a defender.
So Cinema Guru thinks that Rin could score. Leo thinks that
I
Aiku
can see
could
that. I
score.
can see that being a thing. Honestly,
Animate,
I think it might
who do
come
you
from
think?
someone who's training we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
Which is
I was
why
gonna
I
say
think it
too.
could
Like I
come
can
from a
see
sub. Because we
like
haven't seen what Baro's full training was, we haven't seen what Kunigami's full training was, and we haven't seen what Shido's full training was. We didn't see what they learned from it. So I can see it being from someone
Yukimiya?
whose training we haven't Actually, never
Yukimiya?
mind. I agree with Leo down there. Her Sendo will score the first goal.
Oh my god, no.
Not you, Leo. Not you, Leo.
No, I don't care. Get that fraud out of my screen. I don't want to
So
see.
yeah, so Animate, who did you say?
if we're just going off based off who's on the field right now, I'm going to guess either Rin or Chigiri as the first to score. If we're just going off who's on the
Cheaty.
if we're going
Weren't you
off of
calling him a fraud?
joke, that's my dude. That's my that's my
No,
third favorite character.
the moment he scores that he breaks his leg. I'm sorry.
Oh, guys,
No, the moment he scores,
I
Sarita's
don't
gonna jump
listen.
from.
I don't think Chigiri breaks his leg anytime soon,
I
right?
don't think he does
No.
either.
Yeah,
Can we please stop with the chickadee breaks his leg theory? Have
but
someone
but
else break their ankle or something.
but
It has to keep
I
going.
completely I
Wait a
totally
minute.
agree.
Oh,
I
I
think
just
that
got an
Chigiri.
idea.
I agree. I think Chigiri is very likely to be the first scorer in this game. Um, I think it's I'm hoping it's the next goal, but it could come after like Loki scores. We see Loki use his speeding, scores a
Yeah, like
goal.
speed v speed.
Yeah, and then Chigiri says, "Cool, let me let me do that." Actually, it could be the other way around. Chigiri could use his speeding, score his goal, and then Loki's like, "Ha, you think that speed? Let me show you true speed."
Oh yeah, we haven't seen
Boom.
Chickadee's full training either. We haven't seen his. So I think that could be realistic.
That is
And
true.
it
That
was
is true.
showing, but he got subbed out in the Nigeria game. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, plus, well, we only saw like a glimpse of it. We didn't see like the full extent of it.
Mm, mm.
Because I have a thing like everyone whose training was shown, we're gonna see like the full effect of it if we're able to, and at least like more relevant characters like Chigiri, Bachida, Shido. Because like before Bachira scored, we saw the full extent of his training. Before
Yeah.
I think Rayo scored, did we see the full extent of his training or no?
No, we didn't know. We didn't. No,
Dang
Mm,
it. Or
no, no, no,
or
we didn't. We didn't.
speaking
it
of
wasn't shown.
theories, if we're going off of people getting injured, do we think Isagi is gonna sprain his ankle, or do you think someone's gonna sprain their ankle? Well,
I
because I
can
know
see
that
a
it's
sprain. But
yeah, like sprain, but not full
I don't
on
see a
break.
full injury. I don't see a full injury happening.
Yeah,
First, yeah. First, I get this thing is his mentality going down. I don't think it's like his body. It's just his mentality
Yeah.
going down after this game.
Yeah, so I can't see Isagi being the one to sprain his ankle. I can see maybe someone else doing it. I mean, we've seen Nico having to come off after kicking Shido. Um,
yeah. I
that
wonder if anyone's gonna
that
get
was
kicked in
an
the face
injury that
again.
took him off. It wasn't fatigue or anything. That was an injury. Um, in his case, but obviously it was a short term injury. Um, but I can't really see Isagi being the one to get injured. Um,
Right.
Cinema Guru says, I have a theory. If Isagi scores early in the game, Blue Lock loses. I think Blue Lock
Ooh.
should be losing this game anyways. I don't think they're ready.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
No,
ready.
they're
Uh,
not ready to beat France. Give it a
yeah,
few Give it like a few more volumes, and then we'll come back to it.
yeah. I don't think they're ready for this matchup yet. That's why I'm convinced this matchup happens later on in the tournament. But I think someone said that the only way these guys can see each other again is in the finals. And obviously, everyone's predicting the finals is going to be Germany. Personally, I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to Germany being the
I'm always to the theory
final.
that the author throws for a loop, so could be none of them.
I'm convinced that France is the finals.
The final
I
boss.
France
think
Blue
it's
Lock.
I think
I'm
it's
Speaking
gonna
of
be
convinced
one.
France
that,
Blue
speaking
Lock
of
is the
France in the
finals.
finals, why was everyone saying like no, like France had Loki, Charles, and Noah as if Noah was gonna compete?
Nah, nah, they're mistaken. They're mistaken. Now I'm convinced that France versus Blue Lock is the finals. I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
Like obviously we expect that to be the actual World Cup final. So having
Yeah.
the U20 World Cup final and the actual World Cup final kind of doesn't make sense. But
Right.
if people are right in thinking that this might be the actual World Cup and the end of the series, then I can see that happening. Um, but yeah, I can see France being the ones in the finals. I can see the Germany game being a lot sooner than that, a lot sooner. So I can see the Germany game being maybe the first game out of the group stages, or
Yeah.
second game out of the group stages.
Dude, Germany is gonna be wild.
Because I know everyone's thinking that yeah, Kaiser's leveled up and all this that, and
Mhm.
he should be the one to take down Isagi. I just think there's so many
Uh,
other attacking what do you call it, new Gen 11 players that we've not seen. And if you know anime tropes, it's rare that your toughest battle is the first one. So Kaiser's
God gives his
Kaiser's
hardest battles to his strongest soldiers.
yeah, but what I mean by that is like Kaiser's like the first striker, new gen striker that we seen.
Yeah.
So he's the first one. So for me, I automatically put him as the weakest of the new gen 11 strikers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We see Bunny. He's playing pro football, so
Mm-hmm.
he's got to be stronger than Kaiser, right?
Yeah.
And he's a striker. We've still not
Yeah.
seen
And I
all the
think
other new gen 11s, and I'm for me, it would only make sense if progressively as we
yeah,
see new gens, they're stronger.
yeah. I think Ariel pointed this out in like a video, like saying Bunny had to carry the team while Lavino was in the NEL because he scored like 11 goals.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. But
So wait, that actually leads me to a question, but I'll let you finish speaking.
yeah, I was gonna say scoring 11 goals pro football alone in half a season is incredible stats.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Like that's not even a season pro mid table striker stats. You know, you expect a mid table striker to score between 14 goals in a whole season.
yeah, so,
He scored 11 in half a season. That's
yeah.
a lot
So while
for a
Lavino,
newcomer. For a newcomer,
yeah, while Lavino had to leave, he was comfortable enough to leave to Bunny by himself.
Yeah, he
exactly. So
trusted Bunny to carry the team.
and you see how Sai reacts to him. So I don't think Sai reacts to someone that is weak like that. You know what Sai is? He's the whole. I only deal with the strong
Bitter.
people and that. Oh, blue locker beneath me, so I can't be on their
Said
side. Like
Bunny.
that type of. He's that type of character.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
so Bunny has to be serious.
Oh yeah.
Has
I
to.
mean, that actually does lead me to a question for you guys. Which country do you think has the strongest New Gen 11?
Mm,
Like, of the countries that we know who have a New Gen, based on the tweets we got, which country do you think is going to have the strongest
the
if they have a New
strongest
Gen?
one, Brazil for
I
me.
mean, we all thought China had one, but we don't see none for China.
For me,
Egypt lost.
for
Yeah.
for me, if it's not Loki, which it should be really, but for me, like
Because he's
Loki,
based off of a famous
yeah,
player.
no, simply because Loki for me was higher than new gen level at the beginning of the series, and for some reason he's been dropped down to new gen level. So for me, he should be the pinnacle of new gen.
Crazy that the
Um,
New Gen title is now a drop.
yeah, for me, his prowess has dropped since his new gen title. I don't look
Yeah.
at him the same anymore.
Bro, y'all thought
But
a
that's just
17-year-old was a
but,
strong master, bro? Nah,
A
but
lot
bro.
of people were
that's just
saying
me
that
in it.
Bunny was going to be the strongest because he's on a pro team.
Yeah, Bunny should be the strongest right now because he is a
Yeah,
No,
but
pro.
he
right
carried a
now,
team like
of the ones
an
we
adult
know,
team by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Bunny should be the
honestly
strongest.
thinking that like
Facts.
most of the new gens are probably going to be like 18 or 19 because like there's only one who's 17, I think, and that's
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Loki.
mm-hmm.
So I don't think we're
Exactly.
Yeah.
going to see like a 16-year-old old new gen
I don't think
all
we'll
in
see
this
a
tournament.
16 year. I think Loki will be the
And if we
youngest.
do, it's fake.
Yeah, I
Because
think
like
Loki will
no
be
way you can claim someone as
the
new gen
youngest new gen.
status at 16. I think like minimum would probably be like 17 because I think that's when Psy got the title. If we're
Mm,
going off of estimates, if not
I
18.
mean, if you look at it, if he's a 16-year-old, it wouldn't matter because it just shows that's how good he is.
True, true.
Yeah, I think Loki. will be the youngest new Gen 11. I think the
And the
strongest one.
strongest.
I think the strongest one probably comes from Brazil. If I was to pick
Brazil,
one.
they're pretty known
Yeah,
for football,
Brazil.
aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know. They're known. They're well known for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And I'm
But
praying my
That's if
bets
Brazil
come
has a
true.
new gen. And I think
And I'm
people are going to
and I'm
complain if
betting.
Brazil
I,
doesn't have a new
yeah,
gen.
I can't see Brazil not having a new gen. Like that's ridiculous for me if they
Yeah,
don't
they
have a new
won
gen.
3-0 against some team. I forgot what team it is.
Yeah, they won 3-0. I can't remember which team as well. Um, but yeah, they won 3-0.
Hold on.
But yeah, for me, Brazil. Um, what do you guys think? Where do you guys think the best new gen would come from?
Um, well, I don't know football all that well, and based on the ones that we've seen, given our whole loop has been thrown off because two new gens are from France,
France,
it's
yeah.
kind of thrown off my game of, oh, which country is going to have the strongest new gen. So far, we've seen that Spain, Germany, Japan, Italy, and France have new gens. So I definitely think if any of them are going to be strongest based on what you've said, it would be Brazil. And but if I had to go with my own guess, then oh gosh, what countries are like the strongest for? I'd say Bunny because right now he's the strongest. Or I'd say maybe oh god.
Um, this is a wild card, but I'm gonna say Australia because in Group I, I'm gonna say Australia
Australia.
because in Group
Honestly,
I they won the
I
game
want to
3-1.
say like I want to make a joke answer and say it's the US, but I genuinely am shocked the US was even on the list for new gens. Cuz
Wait,
like
I need to hear what Leo said first. What you say? Why Australia?
I'm just saying it because they won a game 3-1, but I'm not basing on points. I'm just saying they seem
Ah,
strong.
mm, but yeah, I hear that. I hear that, but it also depends on who they played as well, because
right.
Portugal, I
because
thought no,
because
Portugal's not.
Portugal.
Portugal is a weird one because Portugal with Ronaldo is the strongest they've ever been in their history. Without Ronaldo, Portugal
Mm,
historically we're not great. We're not a great
Right.
international team. So
I
so Portugal is a weird one. You could say they should be strong. At the same time, they're not. They if they're not strong, that's not a surprise. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I guess for an Australia to be a Portugal, that is a good feat though. That is a good feat.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make my guess and say that Brazil or maybe oh god, I forgot which flags were on the thing for strongest teams.
What
But based
chapter
on
was
what
that
y'all have
again?
said,
Chapter.
I'm just gonna say either Brazil or Spain has the strongest this new gen. And in
Chapter
contrast to
was.
that, which country do you think is gonna have the weakest new gen?
Where Animage didn't give us the
I
strongest.
know. I was gonna say the same thing. If we going off just off we know, I think Loki's obviously the strongest. If we're going off who could potentially be the strongest, obviously Brazil, not because of the real world connotation, but because Brazil also scored 3 goals, so they might have the strongest new gen as well. So I was gonna
Hmm.
say the same thing. Loki.
Yeah. A lot of people were surprised that Korea wasn't on there. But I'm like, that whole flag thing was kind of just thrown off our loop because now we know that one country has two new gens.
Two,
So
yeah,
for all we know, well, that whole thing can be entirely fake.
yeah.
Probably is. England's there, but England lost, sadly.
Yeah, I love how none of us said England.
I
Nah.
was gonna say, but Australia does cross my mind. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. So in contrast to that, which country do you think is going to have the weakest new gen, including ones that have already been confirmed to have them?
I'm gonna say if it's there or not. I'm just gonna say USA.
Yeah, I'm going to
If
say USA too.
Portugal if Portugal have one for me, they'll have the weakest.
Yeah.
US USA, I'm gonna go with for my answer because let's be real, none of us were expecting the USA to have a new gen,
Yeah.
and if they are, they probably don't. Honestly, I'm shocked US even made it into this whole thing because, like, as a country, we don't care about soccer. At least most of us don't.
Type. Damn.
Like our version
God
of,
damn.
like our version of football is a ball that you don't even kick with your foot most of the time.
So Leo99C said it would be cool if the new Gen 11 goalkeeper would be the best of them all.
That's
But
true.
I would love that personally.
Please give us a
Personally,
good goalkeeper besides Gagamaru, please.
That's where
personally,
the problem.
that would
That's
be
where the
ideal.
problem would. That's where the problem would occur because each goal would have to be super goals, or either they
It
would have
would
to be
literally be
downgrade.
one goal to win it, and it would have to be the best egoist, the best striker to score that goal. That personally, I would love for the best new gen to be a goalkeeper, and it would make so much sense in the story about strikers, right?
Yeah, that would be like the
but
final wall.
it'd be
Weren't
too
people?
obvious when it comes to Kaneshiro. This guy
Yeah.
hates defenders, hates goalkeepers.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that Italy was gonna have the world's new gen simply because the new gen is Lorenzo and he's a defender. Like,
True, true.
You know that
I
meme?
swear
Wait a
Lorenzo
minute,
should
wait a
be.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know that meme of like a mom holding up her kid in the pool while the other's
yeah,
drowning?
I know exactly what
No,
you're talking about. I know that,
don't do him. Nah, don't do
Kaneshiro
him like that.
It's a
holding up
fact
like
though. But
Kaneshiro holding up like the strikers while the defenders are struggling to swim and then the goalkeepers are at the bottom.
it's a fact, bro. It's a fact. It's a fact.
If
He
there's anything
hates
he hates more than
goalkeepers.
Yeah,
goalkeepers
Hates,
and defenders, it's women.
he hates goalkeepers.
tough.
Hates defenders. Um, but yeah, it's Leo makes a good point here. England most definitely have a goalkeeper
Good
new
goal.
gen. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll have to see, but that
Yeah,
would make a lot of sense because they kept
it
France to
wouldn't
two
make.
goals.
Actually, no. Actually, the Rook from Manchester City is England's goalkeeper.
Well, that was just
Do you know
like
that
in
though?
the
Is
Rook,
that a
like the
fact though?
Manchester City
yeah. For all
goalkeeper,
we
that's
know,
him for the
Kaneshiro
England
could
team.
scrap him and bring in somebody new.
Yes, it is him. It is.
Oh, is it?
Then you're
Okay.
telling me
yeah,
you're telling
Yeah,
me they
then
scored
that
two
yeah, that's not
goals.
it.
No,
That's
he
not it
scored
then.
Boy's
twice.
literally named after a
It
chess
wouldn't make
piece.
any sense. It wouldn't make
But,
any sense.
but the thing is, England
Yeah.
were able to keep France to just two goals.
Yeah.
We know that Blue Lock definitely conceded more than two goals.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see France only being able to score one more goal in this game. I think they score more than that. So
Probably,
England
yeah.
gonna have a good defense, hopefully, if we're being consistent. But then we have to see what the results between England and Nigeria is. But England should win that
Oh
game, if
boy.
we're being honest.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, for
I
my
feel so
Nigerian boys, bro, I
bad
hope
for
they win.
Nigeria. I'm gonna
Sorry,
be
they gotta
honest.
win.
After the Nigeria game, I felt so bad for them.
Oh, Night Ashraf
Because,
You
and
like,
saying you
crew.
felt
even
bad?
though they were a
I was
bad
crying
team,
for the
like,
entire
bad
match.
in the sense they didn't score, they were good characters. I had fun reading their chapters, reading their backstory. Kaneshiro knows how to make someone feel bad for the team that's losing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how oh god, Furudate
Bro, I
his
already felt
sensei
bad
was
for them
good
as soon
at
as the game
making
started.
you feel bad for the teams losing in Haikyuu. Like Seijo, Shiratorizawa, and Arizaki, he was good. Like they were good at making you feel sympathy for other
For the
teams.
other teams, yeah.
Kaneshiro is kind of good at that with. Like we never had to worry about that with other teams because they were all in the same facility. Now we're actually seeing teams from different countries where if you lose, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's actually good writing for us to care about the opposition team.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's something I'm praising him on.
Mm,
Like,
mm.
even for characters we previously did not care about, like, for example, I'll use Hiyori here. A lot of people didn't give him a second thought in the U20 game, but after his backstory in Ubers, he shot up on people's favorite character list.
I already rated Hiyori though. He got 3 assists
Yeah,
before
not me. In the U20
the what do you call
game,
it, the U20 game.
Yeah.
this
It's so easy to overlook that because it wasn't obvious, but he got 3 assists in that game alone.
actually I
Yeah.
actually kind of like Yori back then. In the third selection, he was the one that gave all the assists to like Rin and Shido.
Hmm.
Then
Exactly.
in U20 game, he came in. When he came in the U20 game, he
Something.
was literally compared to Sai. He was on my radar way before the NEL.
Yeah, same. I always rated Hiyori. Always
Yeah.
rated Hiyori. That's why I
Something
was
I feel like
disappointed that
people.
he only actually got to play in the the Ubers game in the NEL. Before
Yeah.
that,
And a
he
little bit of the PXG game.
mm,
But yeah, something that kind
No, he
of
played
gets
the
on my
entire
nerves
game well.
whenever I'm
He
seeing
was
people rank characters, it's always in relation to people always have something to say like, but this character didn't do anything. This character or doesn't have any feats. When people aren't ranking them based off feats, it's off of other factors like character design,
Mm.
backstory, character interactions, or just because. Like, for example, one of my favorite characters is Hiragi, and like he barely did anything, but I still like him because he's fun to
Yeah,
read.
yeah. I liked Hiragi when when he was first introduced. He became kind of a dick after that, but though.
Yeah. Literally, when I showed my friend episode Nagi, she said, "Wow, Hiragi's kind of an asshole."
Yeah, yeah. I liked his
Same
character
with
at first, and I
Hinazu.
was like, this guy is he's not a nice guy, is he?
Honestly, just gremlin character like characters who are kind of mean are kind of fun to just read for because they're so out of left field. Like it's kind of
Mm.
why Charles is one of my favorites.
Yeah, yeah. It's true, it's true. But Charles is not so much mean. Charles
He's
is
just
just
a gremlin,
yeah,
hence
he's
his
just the
aura.
best in it. He's just the best. But yeah, now it's gonna be interesting going forward in this actual match because now it's like, what do Blue Lock do? Do you start defending? Do you go all
Yeah,
out attack? Like, do
I
you
think
go
next
I'm
chapter is
honestly
just
curious to
Isagi.
see. I'm
band for
honestly curious
band?
to see what Ugo has in
No bad.
store in terms of backstory because, like, what is behind those dead, beady eyes of his? Like, what
Yeah,
is
it's
behind
gonna be
those
tragic.
soulless looking eyes? What trauma did you go through to gain the new gen title? And is it gonna feed into Serena's Piffa
Why does
theory?
every new gen need trauma? I'm done.
It's a
It's
No,
part of the
I'm
requirement.
not doing it. If I
criteria.
hear trauma one more time from a new gen, I'm done. I'm not reading this shit.
It seems
Honestly,
it's a
like,
requirement.
yeah, that's actually something that Serena covered in her video because I want to touch on her theory. Do you think her theory actually he might be true? Because based on what I've seen, despite it being pretty out there, if the story follows through with the consistency of each character having some kind of trauma or something related to it, I think it can hold some weight.
Yeah, but Hisagi's not making it new gen
No.
in that
But
case.
like so far, she brought up a good point with Kaiser and Lorenzo's stories being eerily similar. I didn't even notice until she brought it up. And then we saw Sai. We don't know what happened to him in Spain. And of course, we don't know what's going on with Bunny. But I find it interesting that the Master Strikers could be connected to Piffa. And and Loki was one of the Master Strikers. So could he have some connection? Maybe he's the reason
Maybe.
France has two new gens. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. Now it's a great it's a great tie-ins though. It's some really good tie-ins. Uh
Yeah. I honestly just love the threes, like, trust no one, because I wouldn't trust, I'm gonna be honest, if I was in Blue Lock, I wouldn't trust any of these guys.
yeah, facts, facts.
I
I
mean,
mean,
technically, we're kind of in Blue Lock.
everyone has their own motives when it comes in Blue Lock. Like everyone, like it's a story about egos. So all the prominent characters are gonna have some sort of selfishness to them. Like
Yeah, and that's something that I like that sets it apart from other her manga is like Haikyuu or Kuroko no Basket. But I think that's kind of why I can't recommend it to anyone as like a first sports anime. I was talking to my friends earlier and we were like, "Oh, what anime or manga would you recommend for someone trying to get into anime?" And one of my friends said Blue Lock, and I said, "I cannot in good faith recommend Blue Lock as like a first sports anime for people because it's just way too intense."
Yeah, because,
And it's like, despite Haikyuu kind of holding that same weight, Kuroko no
because
Basket, a lot of sports animes do. Blue Lock just has something
no,
that would kind of that would kind of
Blue
make
Lock
other
is
sports animes seem boring.
nah, Kate. Kate,
Mm-mm.
because Blue Lock is like it's battle shown between like football. It's battle shonen.
it is
It
about
isn't like that's what the author said. He's not basing it on real life football. It's battle shonen shown to like football.
yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like it would
That's
make
what
other
makes it
sports
so
animes
different.
seem boring in comparison because, like, Haikyuu was the first sports anime I watched, and I think it's kind of like a good starter anime for anyone trying to watch the sports genre specifically.
It is, yeah. Haiku is good for anyone trying to get into like sports anime type of thing. Um,
And Blue
it's
Lock can be the second one you get into because that was how it was for me.
I mean, Blue Lock still is still like like Leo says, Blue Lock isn't like the author itself doesn't consider it much of a sports anime. He
I
considers it,
mean, given what's going on, you can't really. I
yeah.
mean, we literally have the god of soccer, so
But if we're being honest, it's a football anime, so it is a sports anime. It just doesn't quite follow. the sport 1-to-1 in a
No, because
sense,
I don't expect
that
everyone to score
Haikyuu
in some
does.
bicycle kick in
It
real
doesn't
life.
Yeah.
fall.
Anyways, I gotta go. My phone's overheating.
Yeah.
No, damn.
Like
Yeah,
every
don't
single
blow up.
time
No,
it
they do
does
it
this.
is, but
Anyways,
not
I'll catch y'all next
frequently.
time.
Okay.
Bye.
See you, see
Peace.
you. Yeah, no, is
Oh, no problem.
they
Yeah.
follow obviously the rules and all that stuff, but it is more exaggerated than the haiku. Like haiku is less exaggerated. It's more realistic in the convention of how things progress, and then obviously in the move sets and the stuff like that. It's all more realistic stuff than a blue lock. I mean, I can only imagine how far Blue Lock is gonna go when it comes to all their what do you call it, their auras and stuff like that. It could get ridiculous towards the end, man. It could really get ridiculous. Um, it won't surprise me if towards the end we're seeing players scoring from the halfway line and stuff like that with ridiculous shots. Uh, but yeah, Leo says my first sports anime was Captain Tsubasa. Uh,
I think mine was Kuroko, and then
yeah.
Haikyuu, and then Blue
So
Lock.
so for me it was, I watched a little bit of Prince of Tennis, but
Yeah, first sentence too. Yeah, I don't remember
yeah,
that though. When I was a kid.
yeah. I only like I watched a bit of it and I never finished it. I need to
Yeah,
actually go back and finish that. And then it was Haiku. Then because of Haiku, I was like, nah, I need to find some other sports anime. So I watched Kuroko no Basket. Um, but then after that, I didn't really bother with sports anime till Blue Lock came
yeah,
around.
yeah. I tried Oyashi. I could not get to that. I could not get to
Mm,
that one. What else
okay, I've
I
not tried it yet personally. I think I would enjoy it though. To be honest, I think I would
it's
because
a little bit on the slower end, so that might.
yeah, it's more technical, isn't it? It's
Yeah, it's a
more,
little bit more technical.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that would be interesting for me because I think it follows more realistic path to football in Japan.
Hmm.
Because it always intrigues me the way other countries and other cultures like do their pathways to certain sports and stuff. Like how in the US basketball, like you play like college ball and stuff like that, and then drafts and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You play in schools, like you don't really play in like local teams or anything like that. You play in schools and stuff in it.
Yep.
Whereas in England, you don't really get scouted in schools unless it's like in tournaments and things like that. And when you do get scouted, it's for academies that are normally like subsidiaries or like the lower age divisions of real teams, of professional teams. So it's completely different. The route to certain sports and football and stuff like that in England is completely different. You have to go through the academies of professional teams, get development through that, pass the stages of development, and then get a pro contract within those developments. Other routes, you can go through other routes, which would be like Sunday league football. If you're good enough, very rare do Sunday league players get picked up for professional football from direct from Sunday league. Normally you pass through Sunday league into the what do you call it, the academies for development, and then pro. um you could also get scouted into an academy from playing football for school, normally through like football tournaments and things like that.
Mm.
But whereas other countries like Japan, it seems like you can join a club, or like through school you can get scouted through school and things like that. It's just more rare here in England to get scouted through school.
Interesting. Yeah. It's actually a lot like that for baseball. Most people that get scouted, at least from my experience, you get scouted by your travel teams, not your high school teams.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So for us, like the culture is more the school teams are more recreational, but then you have your Sunday, your Saturday leagues where it is recreational, but it's for more serious players. People normally pay to play for those teams. So you pay what's known as subs. So you pay the organization money to be a part of that team and play, and then through there, then you could get scouted by an academy. Academy would then you might get a what do you call it a scholars. We call it scholars, and scholars they get paid to play for the academies, and then through scholarship you might then be offered a pro contract, and then now you're getting paid professionally to play for the professional team, which are the ones that you see on TV and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah. So normally, like you guys, like you can watch like college basketball and college football on TV, can't you?
Yeah, typically.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's none of that here. The only football, the only sports that you can watch are the professional, like the top of the top, the best leagues and stuff. There's no college leagues that can be shown or anything like that. It doesn't happen. And like in the US, I heard like a lot of locals support their college teams and things like that.
Yep.
Whereas here, it's not like that. So there's so many schools and unis and stuff like that. The locals don't really show up for those um sporting events and stuff like that. By the time you're in uni, what you guys call college, we call it uni. By the time you're in uni, you should already be a pro. You should already be a pro. So we don't really have that stage.
Interesting.
But yeah, I always like to watch like certain animes and stuff like that. Um, just to see like how they tackle the whole coming of age, going from a local kid to becoming a professional player. A lot of them tend to rush it. I
Yeah.
remember I watched this anime. It was a football one. It was one kid uh and his brother, and the kid was about to get run over or something, or he got run. Him and his brother got run over. His brother was like a super sick player, and he was good, but just not as good as his brother. His brother was older than him, and he ended up dying in that accident. And then they
Wait,
transplanted
what
him.
anime is that then?
I can't remember the name of it. I remember the main character was called Kakeru. That's all I remember. But
Kakari. Hmm.
Kakeru. But
Zuma 11? I don't think it is.
no, it wasn't is in Azuma 11. But the brother the brother's brain was still active, or I don't know. I don't know what the scenario was, or like the younger one, he was brain dead or something like that, but still alive. And so what they did was transplant his brother's brain into him,
Huh?
into something like that. It was either the brain or the heart. I can't remember which one. It might have been the heart. Actually, it might have been the heart. Transplant the
Like, if
brother.
it's the bird, I'm like, yo, is he Kenjaku?
Yeah, it was something like that. Transplant the brother's heart into him or something like that. Anyways, they took some parts from the brother to give to him for him to survive. So now he's the sole survivor. He's got PTSD. His brother's dead. So he didn't want to play football no more till he got to high school. Then decided, I'm gonna start playing football again. Started playing, and then he, at times on the pitch, he'd get into a trance where it's not him playing no more. It's his brother's playing through him, and so he becomes all sick in that, like he becomes super sick, and then scores. So like his brother was like a super good like midfielder type of player, or something like that, and he's like a good striker or something like that. So he combined the two, and then he made it from all the way from high school to the Japan to represent in the Japan under 19s or something like that. But it was like super quick. It's like 20 episodes long, and from episode 1 to episode 20, he's representing Japan. So it's like I'm always interested in the roots, but sometimes it's a little bit quick. It's a little like it's unrealistic in it how quick they get through it. Whereas Haiku, that's more realistic. In like you go from first year, second year, third year, then you gotta go play for a professional team and whatnot, and then all that stuff. So I like things like that. I like things like that. It's kind of it kind of shows you how the roots for other people for other countries and stuff like that, which is different from how it's done here in England. A lot of the times. Snug says his first sports anime was Blue Lock. What were you guys watching before Blue Lock, or reading before Blue Lock?
Hmm.
Kengan Ashura, Ayawashi.
Aoashi. Was
The
that
Kengan
before Blue
Ashura
Lock?
was
Yeah.
boxing. Yeah, Ayawashi. Yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
What was I watching before Blue Lock? I
Yeah.
watched something that ended recently. I think it was mainly My Hero Academia. I remember watching that before Blue Lock.
Mm, mm.
I can't think of what else I was
For me,
No,
it
it's
was.
definitely.
I've been watching One Piece for like 20 years now, like
Yeah.
15 years. So One Piece was
Damn.
always there. Um, the I was watching Black Clover and those
Hey,
the
y'all
other
see
one
the
you said.
ending? Y'all see the ending for Black Clover?
Sorry.
I heard about it. I heard it wasn't that good.
You
The
seen
ending.
the
I,
ending
I
for Black
see.
Clover?
I enjoyed Black Clover. I enjoy it. Like it's one that you just sit down and watch. It's just battle. It's just battle manga, innit? It's just battle anime. Like I'd never read the manga. I just watched the anime. So it's just nice to watch them fighting. They're just constantly fighting. Uh, that and why does it elude me? Oh, I can't remember the other one, but yeah, it's mainly I was mainly watching Black Clover
Oh
and
yeah,
One
Raito.
Piece.
Have you heard like Hitman Reborn is gonna get reboot?
Serious,
Yeah, getting a reboot.
serious.
Yeah,
Oh, that mate. I hope you're not lying, bro. I hope you're not lying.
I'm not lying. No,
That's one of my
like probably like
favorites.
singular.
That's one of the
The
first.
20th
That's one of like the
20th
first
anniversary.
early battle shonen animes that I've ever watched. Like I think I even watched Hitman Reborn before One Piece, bro. Wow. Yo, if they're remaking that, I'm watching. I'm watching. That
Yeah,
was
it
one of
is.
my favorites.
I think it
Oi.
says. Hold on, let me It says
No, I'm excited. I'm
yeah, in
excited. I hope you're
October
right.
in, Oc- in October of 2026 it is going to be released.
Serious.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to do reaction videos to that one still. I might have to do reaction videos to that one still. That's one of my favorites, bro. That's nostalgia for me. Oi, that's sick, man. That's sick. That's sick. I love that. Oh yeah, Kuruko as well. Obviously, I watched Kuruko um back in them days. Uh, The Climber. Okay, I've never heard that one. Still, I've never heard that one. I've heard of Darwin's Game. I never actually read it or watched it or anything like that. Um, I started collecting the the solo leveling was a while back. I've never seen the solo leveling anime. Uh, I'm I'm waiting for it to like progress
Yeah, build up.
far enough. Yeah,
But
build up far
we've
enough.
all heard their rise, so
Yeah,
we good.
yeah, yeah. So I've read the complete series, um, like ages ago. I'm collecting the manuals, but yeah, I'm not gonna watch it until probably like they finish everything. Then I'm gonna binge it. Uh,
Nice.
but yeah, no, it's yeah, it's good though. It's the I'm looking forward to seeing how Blue Lock progresses beyond this point. I am curious because I do have the feeling, I have the feeling that there's nothing more after the U20 World Cup.
I
I'm
can see that, man. I have to see Isagi versus Noah.
I've got to I agree, I agree, but it's giving me that vibe, you know. It's giving me that vibe. It's giving me that vibe where they're trying to cram everything into this
Hey,
World Cup.
you could never tell, hey, bro. You
Mm.
might have a
Right.
600 chapters, bro.
Yeah,
600
yeah.
or even
I'm
more.
hoping it goes beyond that. I'm hoping it goes beyond that. I am. Um, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it doesn't. That's all I'm saying. I just wouldn't be too surprised if it doesn't. But my hope is it does go beyond that. Um, but yeah, it's it's gonna be an interesting game. This one, this game here, I'm
Yeah.
completely lost. Like I don't know what happens next because I'm like, do Blue Lock respond? Do France get a second
Yeah, I
one?
think next chapter. I think next chapter is gonna be like an analysis chapter with Isagi and the rest of the team.
You think? I don't know. I think
Yeah,
we're
it
straight
has
back
to be.
into the action. I think we're straight back
I
into
don't
the
think
action.
it. Nah, bro. Because
Okay.
when you look at it, it's not like Nigeria now. It's not like Nigeria where you can just ad lib anything on the spot. Because Nigeria is not that good.
Yeah. Fair, fair. Ah, I think
So
honestly,
they
I
have to.
think we're straight back in it. I feel like this game gives me the vibe that it's gonna be a super quick game. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a super quick game because I feel like there's gonna be a rematch on the cards.
yeah. I think I could see England
Yeah,
being
just
the
like
longest
this.
game.
Yeah, yeah, same, same. I think England's gonna be a long game.
Yeah, they lose this. They need two wins to like advance, correct? Yeah,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Yeah,
wins.
So England's gonna be a must win if they lose this one. If they lose this one, if they lose this one, England is a
Yeah, it
must
has to
win.
knock Isagi down a peg. So,
But we always said this. Like I from the beginning, I always said like it's gonna go. Blue Lock are gonna kill a team. Blue Lock are gonna get killed and cut snap back into reality, and then from then on they're gonna lock in for the rest of the games. I always thought that was gonna be the way it's gonna go.
yeah.
Because what's
But
the
if you
point?
lose in a bracket, like, do you? If you lose in the brackets,
Mhm.
you don't like go home immediately. You just play another
No, no,
team,
no.
correct?
That's the whole thing about the group stages. You don't get eliminated for losing. You only get eliminated in the group stages by being a non qualifying team. So in this case, you have to be one of the top two teams to qualify. So
Mm.
that's why it's a perfect opportunity for Blue Lock for the author to write Blue Lock a loss because otherwise the next loss that they will take will be an elimination unless he wants to do the whole Blue Lock didn't even stand up in this tournament. They got eliminated straight away, and then now the story progresses into something beyond. That would be interesting, but
I
I can't.
couldn't. It would be interesting, but I couldn't see it because then we
Yeah,
will have no side, we will have no Nagi, we will have none of that shit. I could.
exactly,
No, I
exactly,
don't want
exactly.
them, bro. I need them. I need them, bro.
Nah, exactly, exactly. So we expect Blue Lock to get through, but I expect a loss in this game here.
Yeah,
I expect a loss. It's just not it's not the end of the world if they do lose.
especially lose against Loki. Like,
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but hopefully
I
the
mean,
players
Ogi
do.
hasn't used his speed since the game started.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, hopefully the players do feel like it's the end of the world. Because
Yeah,
then,
I think I mentioned this in the last stream of like how like
Yeah,
Isagi kind of feels like he's on the top of the world, like everything is on him
hmm
right now. Like that might mess with his mental. So I could
yeah,
see that happening with this loss. Like that fucks up his mental even more
exactly,
because he's
exactly.
gonna he's like what? How old is Isagi? He's like 17, right?
yeah,
17.
He's like the
yeah.
star of
Because like
Japan.
the high,
Imagine what
yeah, the
people are
higher
gonna
the
say.
throne,
Imagine what people are gonna say about Isagi if
yeah,
he doesn't score. Like
Hmm
imagine, like we've seen what real life soccer players and real life athletes go
Yeah.
through.
yeah.
What is
It's gonna
Isagi gonna go through if he quote
well,
unquote
question.
is on fall rush?
Yeah,
hmm
I would love to see that.
yeah, question.
I would
Because
love to
like
see
in
Isagi
the
not
like
score.
yeah in the P
Facts, facts.
in the
Go on, Leo.
PXG
Sorry.
game, we see like it being shown that strikers do get. It do show like strikers do get blamed for like messing up because it was I think when Charles decided they didn't blame Charles in that moment. He blamed Carlos who blamed Rin for losing the ball.
Hmm
Yeah,
The
But
yeah,
we
team
saw
the
what
team
happened
will
with
blame Isagi.
yeah.
we saw what happened with Snuffy's friend. I don't think Asagi's gonna do that, but like we've seen stuff like that. We've seen like what the pressure of being on the top could happen to players in real life and in the story. So I would love to see French win. I would love to see Osaki not score.
Mm, yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. That's gonna be i- for me. It has to feel like the end of the world for these players
Yes.
because it's gonna give a brand new dynamic to things. It's gonna give a brand new like we already seen Isagi's. He's thinking like he's going through it. So that's already a new dynamic for us to explore in the game. But now he goes and loses, and
Hmm
maybe he's at fault for something. That's a brand new dynamic.
hmm
Now the blue lockers who have been we got shown like in the analytical room that everyone is looking up to Isagi. Everyone's trying to be like him. They even copying his way of thinking mockingly. But now he ends up losing. He Now how do they look at the number one player, the blue lock number one player? I mean, we all forget that Rin is number one as well,
Yeah.
but that's another thing. But now, how do they look at the Blue Lock's number one player now that he's messed up, or he was at fault for the last loss, or whatnot, or he wasn't at his best in the last loss? It's a brand new dynamic that I don't think we've seen in a good while. So it's gonna be very interesting because remember before NEL, Isagi was always the underdog. He was always the one trying to catch up. Now he's caught up and he's the one getting chased. Like he said, he's the one getting chased now. So it's something different. It's a different feeling. It's a different look.
I
Um,
mean, before the NAL, he was still being chased like by players like Nagi, Chigiri. I mean, not
yeah, but
Chigiri,
not
Rin,
in his
Inoue
perspective.
was
That
chasing him.
and that was the great thing about the Isagi and Blue Lock and Episode Nagi. In Episode Nagi, you see that everyone's chasing Isagi, but in Blue Lock, Isagi is just trying to survive. He's thinking all these other
Yeah,
guys,
true.
they're incredible. Like they've got skills and things that I can't match up to. So he's trying to survive. Whereas in their perspective, they're like, raw, Isagi so much ahead of us. We need to catch up to him.
But when you gotta realize, sometimes it's like you just gotta watch his mouth against these top class players. Like Loki
That's his
is
thing. That's
after
his
his head.
persona, bro. Like
Bun-
that. That's his on pitch persona, bro. I don't think
Bunny,
you can take that because
Bunny, who hasn't,
but the thing is,
Bunny,
every
who's seen
play.
him play, like he's now intrigued. Yeah,
No, no, but the thing is, every player
well,
has that on field persona. Like we see how Karasu likes to speak in suggestive ways. We see how Shido is very zesty and all that. Rin is very downer and all that. That's just Isagi's persona, like on pitch persona. Like I don't think we should be taking that away from him. To be honest, I think keep that there. Because everyone knows that that's just him on the pitch. Obviously, Karasu said, "Yo, you got to chill a little bit. This is only training," but that was in training, isn't it? But on pitch, everyone knows that Isagi's gonna be is gonna say some wild stuff, and
but yeah, but
that's
when
just
you
him.
look at it now in this France game, Carlos is gonna seriously downgrade Isagi even more because he's like, you have all this talk. Why can't you actually do something now?
Mm, mm. Yeah, 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 no, exactly. But that's a great challenge for him. That's a great challenge for him. Uh, ooh, who actually finds Rin entertaining?
I find Ren entertaining.
I've never been
Randy.
Rin's biggest fan. I've just never been Rin's biggest fan. Um, I thought I quite liked Water Rin a lot. You know,
Yeah.
I liked Water Rin a lot,
Watering.
but that's that's mainly because Water Rin was the kind of player that I like. I like the talented learners, and Water Rin was more talented learner than genius. When True Rin
Yeah, you
came
had a
out,
point. Yeah.
when True Rin came out, you know, Destroyer Rin came out, he sort of slipped down my you know favorites list. Water Rin was the
Wait,
one
for real? Why?
because
Wait,
I'm
for real?
not
Why
that
though?
big of a fan of geniuses in general. I'm not that big of and True Rin for me is not a team player, so I'm just I don't rate him that much. I wouldn't
Wait,
like to
so
play with I wouldn't like
when he awakened in the
yeah I wouldn't like playing
when
with
he awakened in the U20 game,
yeah
so
I wouldn't like
no
playing with that type
berserker
of
mode,
player.
really? None of it.
Huh? No, I didn't like it. I didn't rate it. I did,
So how you gonna deal with my character when I write him in the story, bro? That manga that we're making. How are you gonna do that now?
bro. It's gotta be techie still. It's gotta be techie. We'll see. We'll see. Like it will depend on the dynamics in it. It'll depend on what he's actually like. Because if he's anything like Rin, then I'm gonna have to curb some of that out of the game. Because I wouldn't like to play with a player like Rin on my team. I wouldn't.
Mm,
It'll be too jarring for me.
I'll have to work on that then.
I've played with players like Rin. It's it's not fun. It's not good. I prefer to play with
Wait, the selfish ones are the ones that just
um
crash into people.
not
What type?
necessarily selfish ones, but players that make that do their own thing on the pitch. So they won't make the most logical choices simply because they want to do whatever they want. I don't like playing with players like that. I've played with a couple. It's never been enjoyable for me, mainly because I play with my with logic. So if you're doing illogical stuff that just is to the detriment of the team, it's not my cup of tea, man. I don't like playing with players like that. So Rin PXG Rin, nah, I don't rate him. Um, the what do you call it?
What about Nigeria?
End of U20 game Rin.
What about Nigeria?
Right, Nigeria Rin was fine
What
because
about Nigeria?
he was playing with other players. He was passing, moving. Nigeria Rin was fine. PXG Rin,
Yeah, I mean,
the
yeah,
type,
that's his training. It worked out.
yeah, but PXG Rin, nah, never. I could never play with a player like that.
It worked out.
I would go directly to the
No, I
coach.
think just because he first awakened, I think just because he first awakened, the crash shoot kind of influenced him,
Hmm.
which worsened his performance.
Yeah, but he was already doing that. That silly stuff in the U20 game. Because remember, he took the ball off someone in that game, if I'm not mistaken. He literally stole the ball off a blue locker in that game.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
hero,
yeah.
hero. Yeah,
So
you're
yeah,
right. Yeah.
he was already doing that stuff. So I don't rate that. I don't rate that, especially because you could see that he still had a good brain in him because he was able to do that combination with Isagi while still in that mode. But then you see in
Mm.
the PXG game where he's literally doesn't want to pass to Shido. He All he wants to do is shoulder barge players for no reason whilst he's on the ball. You know, I don't rate that. Oh no, this isn't the perfect goal, so let me start again. I don't rate that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't
Yeah,
like that. I'm not a fan of that.
yeah. So yeah, he's
Yeah, bro. If it was trash, he had to run it back.
Rin is the type of player I wouldn't like to play with. Shido, on the other hand, he's the type of player I would like to play with. Shido, like I don't like Shido in terms of like he's not up there in one of my favorite characters in Blue Lock. But if he was a football player, if I was playing on a team, I would much rather play with a Shido than a Rin because Shido knows his role,
Yeah, it makes sense.
whereas Rin,
Yeah, he's willing to pass as well.
yeah, exactly. Whereas Rin will try to do everything on the pitch regardless of who's on it, and I don't rate that. I don't rate that.
Yeah, so U20 arc Rain currently is a lot better than both U20 and anyhow.
Yeah, so U20 arc Rin I prefer. I prefer like third selection Rin is my ideal. Third selection Rin is my ideal Rin. Um, but U20 arc Rin as well. I can take U20 arc Rin. NEL Rin I can't, like PXG Rin I can't take. I can't take. Um, one sec, my baby's crying. Just gonna mute real quick.
Yeah, I could hear it in the background. Heard him in the background.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
crying
bro, the
whenever
the,
his
the
mom.
responsibility of a father, you know what I'm saying?
Whenever his mom's
The
not around, he
responsibility
just
as a
starts
father.
crying. And Leo says, I can already tell when Shido and Rin share the pitch, Rin will refuse to work with him. Watch. I hope not.
I don't know. He wasn't able to work for him during the PXG game, so I can't really see that.
Yeah, yeah, I
Nah,
hope
she don't
not.
have to openly come up to Rin and say, "Yo, let's do it." She don't
I
have to
mean,
openly
it's,
do it.
it's I'm convinced he's not gonna do that. I'm convinced that Rin is gonna cooperate this time round. I am convinced because I think he was playing the way he was playing because Isagi was on the other end. Um, but I think on the same team, I think Rin cooperates more. And it seems to me like he's resigned to being the number two of the number ones rather than being number one.
Nah,
That's why I never understood why Kaneshiro decided to do joint number ones. It's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You want to do joint number ones, but then you put in
makes
all
sense.
the weight on Isagi's shoulders anyways. What's the point?
Yeah, Shido's just not there anymore.
Yeah,
He doesn't exist.
yeah. Oh, so readers here.
Yeah, he's a turn.
PXG
What the
Rin
yo? What did Leo say?
PXG Rin, when
PhD.
he stopped shooting that one goal, I was like, get off the pitch right now.
Yeah, it's fixed right now. It's
It's
crazy.
true, man. It's true. It's true. It's a crazy thing to do. I mean, I'm glad like Kaneshiro wrote it in that Loki reacts like, bro, like that's a crazy thing to do. Like if you do that in real life, but yeah, you're out. You're done. You're done. So because if any of my players ever did that, bro, ooh, it's fights.
Man,
We're throwing hands. We're throwing hands because what are you doing? Chigiri goal in 2026? Yeah, possibly. I think Chigiri can score in this game. I think Chigiri can score in this game. It'll be it, it, I mean, the only thing that's sort of like could ruin that. The only thing that could ruin that is the fact that he's still on the right side and not in his
yeah.
favored left side. You know, Ego don't want him to score apparently. Ego don't want it to. Ego's got to turn. He's got to change things around, right? He's got to get Hiyori in the midfield, Chigri on the left, put Zantetsu on the right. Uh, take off Ryu, throw him away. Have a back four. Have um, I'd have Bachira and Hiyori center mids. No. I'd have Hiyori on the left. Bachira in no. Bachira on the left. Bachira on the left. Hiyori in the center with Isagi. On the right, I would have Rin. Wait, who's on the right currently? Who did I take off? I took off Ryu.
You took off Ario.
I took off Ryu. So I've got one more midfielder. Okay, so I would put what's his name? Shido on the left. Rin center mid, central attack. I would have Isagi, Bachira, and Hiyori all in the center. And then on my right, who should I put right? I guess you could put Barrow there, but I think you keep Barrow. You keep Barrow on the holster. Trying to think who would be good. Put Yuki there. I know he's not really ever played on the right, but I would want those players on the pitch. I would want those players on the pitch, and then after that, then you have a Barrow to come on. You also have a Rayo to come on. I wouldn't have started Rayo personally. I would have him coming on in this game because I would have wanted Rayo to be able to see what Charles and Hugo and all the other guys were up to, and then come on and counteract that with his chameleon style.
I like that.
Who has a better physique? Kunigami. That's easy, man. Kunigami. It's Kunigami. Kunigami has a better physique between the two. I think Kunigami even had a better physique pre wild card than Barrow. Because remember, Barrow was struggling against him when they played each other, wasn't he? In the second selection.
Yeah, that's it.
He was because it was Reo Kunigami Chigiri versus Barrow, Isagi and Nagi, and I'm pretty sure Barrow Kunigami was keeping Barrow out of his zone, out of the shooting zone. Why would you put Shido on the left when you know his weapon revolves around the box? Rin actually play as a good winger. This is the logic. Shido's on the left wing, and who's behind him? Chigiri. Shido will vacate the left wing, join the attack, be in the box. Chigiri has the whole flank to himself. So he's on the left wing on paper, but when the game is playing, whilst the game is playing, obviously he's gonna have the license to vacate and go center forward. I was just putting him in the formation, but Chigiri, I would want Chigiri to have the whole of that side to himself. Because remember, Chigiri's whole thing is, I want to be the type of striker that doesn't pass to no one. The type of guy that doesn't pass. So he can play left back, but have the whole flank to himself if Shido's there. If he was to put like a Hiyori there or a Bachira there, then they would also occupy that left hand flank, and they will be in Chigiri's way. So I would put a guy that wouldn't want to be there in the first place, more of a centre forward, because he would then vacate that space to allow Chigri to get there. Too much strain on Chigri. Could be, but he has he not been working on his stamina? I thought his whole thing was working on his stamina. So I would hope that he's been working on his stamina and he could get better and he could be able to do that job. And it wouldn't have to be the full 90. It wouldn't have to be the full 90, just enough. Let's get a few goals in. Because Chigri on the right back position, right wing back position, it's nonsensical for me. It's not effective. We established Chigri's zone being on the left flank in the 44 Panther, and then we just completely throw him out of that zone for why? What's the
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't see why Hiyori and him couldn't have switched.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I get it. Hiyori's a lefty, but he can still cut in. Like we've seen that Hiyori is not a first time passer. He's always a set up passer. He always has to set himself and pass it. So even if he might be a lefty on the right side, he can still set himself, cut in, set himself, and then pass it. But yeah, I don't know. Ego's he's got his ideas, so
Yeah.
you know he's working on it. Let him cook. I mean, he's been working on his stamina, so let's hope that he can last the 90. But so far, he hasn't been able to. So, and it's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Some players can't, and you don't want to risk it as well. You don't want to risk him as well. So it's a good thing that he's able to come off. Gives him some rest. Um, but yeah, like he's not yet done a 90. Hopefully soon. Uh, what? I never imagined Hugo using onomatopoeia.
Yeah, like the whoosh and stuff like that.
Ah, okay. Yeah, is that legit though? Is that legit? I need to see the actual translation, the official translations there. Hopefully it's true though. Hopefully that's legit. Because, but if it is, then that just means it's either a code word or he's just like trying to be cool in it.
Cool.
Just whoosh. Because obviously maybe they already had the plan from kickoff. Everyone just run forward, so he was just trying to be cool, style it out. So as soon as he kicks off, he gets the ball. It's like whoosh, because he knows what's coming. He knows that everyone's gonna zoom past him. But yeah, that was a cool move from them. Still, they completely caught Blue Lock off guard. Even though I still don't think Blue Lock should be getting caught off guard like that. It happened though. It happened, so it is what it is. Yeah, I wish they would explain why they switched him, but I assume it has to do with his training, so we'll be told soon. Yeah, yeah, that's one way to look at it. It's not like we just seen him play most of the Nigeria game and not do anything, but yeah, I mean, it's one way to look at it. Hopefully, he does something. I just I just don't think Eagles got it right. That's all.
Yeah.
And that's okay because it helps the story have some some great back and forth, great dynamics. Because if he did get it right straight away,
There'll be no
the other
tension.
teams don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Uh, Leo says, "I'm still trying to figure out when Nana Say will have his moment if he gets one." Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I imagine he will though, because otherwise, why have all them plays? Like, I imagine every player will have it a moment,
I don't
even
know.
if it is a small. Like, it might just be a really
Yeah,
small moment.
like I could see like a small moment, but like
Yeah,
he needed to fill spots. He needed 23 players like to make it more realistic.
I
So
just Yeah, but I think
I,
like you could have picked a better player than
yeah,
Nana to fill that spot. But yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But yeah, I think who was it? Yeah, it was Nana say the name that almost got us thinking it was Nagi, innit?
yep,
So maybe Nana says just there because of his name. You never like, yeah, maybe it's just his name the reason why he's there. Uh, but yeah, I think he'll have a small moment at some point. Uh, like because there's gonna be players like Kurona. He had a small moment, but you don't really expect anything more from him, really, do you? Like
yeah.
we're not expecting Kurona to score a banger or anything like that. Um, so there'll be players that will have them little like a slight moment at some point. When? Yeah, that's a different question.
Man.
Different question.
Definitely not. I don't see it happening in the group stage. Maybe in the elimination round.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Let him cook. They can show all the tricks right off the bat. Yeah, yeah, that's true. They can't show off all their tricks right off the bat. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully, listen. I'm on your side, right? I want Chigiri to succeed as well. Uh, so let's pray. Let's pray that Kaneshiro is kind to him. But right now, Chigiri on the right back position, it's not the one. It's just not the one. It's not the one. Or Kiora or Kurona. Kurona's had his little moment. I can see him having some more little moments. Kiora for me, I don't rate Kiora at all. So um, he is gonna have his moments. I just don't know what those moments will be because he's a confusing character for me. Like I don't know what he's good at. Really, I don't know what he's good at. So I don't. For me, Kiora, if he's there, he's there. If he's not there, it makes no difference for me. I don't rate him. I know Sendo will have one and it will be a goal. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. It'll be great for Sendo to get a goal. I know he's gonna be buzzing with that. Like he'll be partying. He'll be partying for a couple of days out there. So yeah, let's see what Sendo's been up to in his training as well, because his training looked interesting. Um,
True. Ego sent him out to war. I think.
Ego sent it. I don't know where Ego sent him, but like, yeah, that was not football. Like,
Not football.
I don't know what the correlation is there, but, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. Hopefully, it's a whole Predator eye thing. Um,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see how it is so far. Right now, Ego's not messing with the ocular abilities that much, right? Ego. I mean, Kanashiro's not messing with the ocular abilities that much right now. Maybe he's saving them for the latter stages. Uh, you know, that's where we will see everyone whipping out their Sharingans and Rinnegan's. You know. uh, so how is Isagi the symbol of Japan when Bachira is the one that scored the opener and the free assist? The Isagi glaze is so dumb. No Nigeria player even mentioned Bachira during the Glaze Fest. Listen, Hisagi's the hero of Japan. No, the hero of Blue Lock. He was also the top rated player in the NEL. That's the reason why he's getting all these accolades. Because the thing is, everyone watched the NEL. That's the thing. Everyone watched the NEL, and they saw this one Japanese boy do bits, taking on the German superstar and coming out on top. So that's why they're glazing him so much. And on top of that, you know, as much as Bachira is what do you call it? Did have a great game that game. Um, Bachira doesn't have that same presence, that same media presence that Isagi does. Um, and Isagi is the main character, so the writer's gonna write any glaze he wants on that on Isagi. But I hear that though. I actually agree with you. Like I don't know how Isagi managed to warrant such a reaction from that last game. Although his last goal was a banger, that was a banger, a great goal. So but yeah, there's players that uh, outperformed him in that last match. You had Rayo and Bachira, who were both for me really good performers in that match. But I guess it's all these is good stuff was off screen, maybe.
Yeah.
um, we're gonna wrap it up in about 10 minutes. Once it gets to half two, I'm gonna wrap it up. There's now that I think about it, Kirana will be on the pitch when Chigiri gets injured.
Stop pushing the chicory edge. Stop pushing it.
We're back to
Oh,
Chigiri getting injured.
oh my gosh.
Listen, guys, Chigiri isn't getting injured anytime soon. Okay, let's not wish injury on our boy. Let's just wish him goals. Let's wish him goals because I want to see that 44 Panther again. Um, but it's gonna be interesting because you would think that Chigiri would try and match up against Loki in this match. Uh, you think that they might need Chigiri's speed to try and stop Loki. But Leo made a good point. Like Chigiri wasn't really seen in this opening exchange. Uh, so I think I think because of that, he's gonna play a role in the game, and I'm hoping it's more a attacking role, so scoring a goal, than a defensive role. But at the same time, you just can't ignore his speed in the defense. You know, you can't ignore his speed in his defense. I think you would want him to try and limit low key. Whether he can or not, it's a different story, man. That low key guy is he's kind of fast still. Uh, Chewy is fast, but is he low key fast? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh.
I don't think so. But one thing is one thing I don't know if I said this last week, but one thing I realized do you know when Loki stopped the Kaiser free kick?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was crazy because I'm like, how did he get there so quick and all that stuff? Turns out he wasn't that far away from it in
Oh
the
really?
first.
I'll have to reread that match
Yeah.
after then because I
So
thought he was.
yeah, so in my mind, at first I thought he was outside the box. Um, but he wasn't outside the box. He was already in the box, but he was on the 6 yard area. So that
Mm,
how the box has the first perimeter and
hmm.
then the one closer to the goal.
Yeah.
So he was just on the outside of the one closer to the goal, which is called the 6 yard area, which basically means 6 steps and you're pretty much out of there. So he wasn't not far out already. So by the time the ball goes one way and then it curves back towards where he actually was, so he was already here. The ball did this. It went out and then it curved back towards him. So he didn't have to move much. He just had to take a couple of steps and then meet it. So as crazy as of a feat that it was, if you actually look on the pitch markings, you'll see that he didn't have to travel that far to be able to stop it. Because at first I thought that's ridiculous, that's impossible, that's not normal for someone to be able to do in real life, right? But having looked back at it, I'm like, yeah, I was tripping. He's like he was much closer than what I first thought. Still needed quick reaction speeds to stop it, but yeah, it wasn't as far fetched as I thought it'd be. It was initially. Uh, but what's going on here, Peter? Chigiri is not getting injured. Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I
Uh,
don't think he is.
Snug says, "Sure, Serena. We will see you when we all visit Chigiri ER after he trips on his United shoelaces." Hey, Chigiri go to United. He better not make that move if he knows what's good for his career, man. He better not make that move because that's where players go to die right now. It's not a great move for Chigiri. Not Chigiri. No, Chigri, no, wait, Chigri didn't get the United one. It was
No, he got
Hiori. It was Hiori, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Where did Chigri get his offer from?
He got it from Manchester, isn't it?
Was it Manshine?
Yeah, it was Manshine.
Okay, yeah, Manshine. Yeah. Was he the
Oh
only one? Was he the only one for to get the
yeah,
Manshine offer?
he
Because
was.
Rayo he got the Arsenal one.
Yep.
Was that till the end, or did Manshine
That
come in?
was at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Serena asked a good question. She asked, what's your favorite NEL match and what's your favorite match in general so far?
Oh, okay, okay. Hmm. What's my favorite NEL match? My favorite NEL match was Manshine versus Bastard.
Same.
That's my favorite. And then what was the second one?
What's your favorite match overall?
Oh, what's my overall favorite match?
Yeah.
Overall fit. If it, Manshine is my overall favorite match, apart from Manshine, it would be the U20.
I
Uh,
have those flip. I have those flip.
oh,
It's,
really?
it's the U20 match to the man shine match for me.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, no, mine's the other way. Yeah, yeah. No, I love the Manshine match, man. I love the Manshine match for what it did for Kaiser, what it did for Isagi, and what it did for Rayo, Nagi, Chigiri. Like I think everyone ate in that
Yeah,
match.
I,
Everyone
I
ate well.
agree. But that U20 match, I don't think a match is ever gonna meet the same level of hype.
I agree.
That shit
I
was too
agree.
hype.
That U20 match was a proper match.
Yeah.
Defenders doing defensive jobs, midfielders doing midfield jobs, attackers doing attacking jobs. So that was a proper match. And then Isagi was in the center man as well, which is
Mhm.
what made it good, really good. Because as much as Isagi was doing good bits here and there, like you could tell that he was a little bit out of his depth to begin with, and having like Rain pick up slack and all that stuff, like it was really, I love that match, man. And then
Yeah.
you also saw, size influence as well. The only thing for me was the U20 team was a little bit weaker than I expected them to
That's
be.
yeah.
That was
They
the
were
only,
very weak. They were very weak.
but they had to be, because it'd be ridiculous if Blue Lock was able to beat them if there was any stronger. So, but yeah, now I love that match. Uh, oh, okay. Serena says, mine is Manshine match and U20 versus Blue Lock 11, but PHG is closer. Yeah, I think most people love those matches.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Manshine match. I just love Manshine match though. I really loved it. Um, just because everyone got their moments. I really love the Argy moments as well. Um, I love the Rayo Awakening Metavision stuff. The stopping Chris Prince. And then Chris Prince doing the same thing. Chris Prince is a character, man.
I love Chris Prince,
Chris
bro.
Prince is a character.
He's probably my favorite. No, he's not my favorite. Snuffy's my favorite master striker.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Snuff is my guy. And then
He
Chris
felt like
Prince.
a proper coach,
Yeah,
not just a master striker. He felt like a proper coach.
yeah, exactly. And then Chris Prince is a close second, though. I love Chris Prince, man. I love his character. I love his character. Um, but yeah, that Manshine match for me, like, just it had everything. It had everything that you needed. So I really rate that one. Um, so yeah, that would be my first one. But it seems like most people would agree. Um, And then Serena says PSG is a close third. PXG match is a weird one for me.
Pictures, it's so long. It's so
It's
long for me.
I probably need to reread it because I
Yeah.
think if I reread it, I would enjoy it more. Um, but it's a weird one for me, not because it's longer or anything like that in particular. It's just I felt it was too focused on the central the conflict between Rin, Isagi, and Kaiser.
Mm.
I felt like they didn't give enough breathing space for other characters um, in the way that they should have. Because at first we thought that you know Charles and Hiyori will have their match up, which they did briefly, but it didn't. It wasn't really that much. There was the Kunigami Shido thing that just didn't. It didn't get fleshed out enough. It didn't. It didn't hit the way that we expected it to hit. And then the stuff between Rin, Isagi, and Kaiser, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Kiora coming in as well, he disappointed me. Um,
I don't know if I could say Kyo disappointed me because like Kaiser couldn't hit that Magnus if Kyo didn't hit that
thing
pass.
is, reread it right, and then reread it in particularly looking for Kiora every single panel, right,
Yeah, yeah, that overall I could agree, but like
bro? What you'll find is Kiora lost pretty much every duel he was in, every single one he lost. He didn't win a single duel in that game, and that's ridiculous. For me, that's ridiculous. He didn't win a single duel. I would have rather Kurona be in there than Kiora, honestly. But yeah, it's it's a weird one for me. Like I like it in parts. I don't like it in parts. Um, I didn't like Rin's part when he was moving a little bit mad. I didn't quite like that.
if I had to give a third, I would say Ubers is third for me because not only is the match good, but everything outside the match is also good. Like
I like
Luffy's
it.
backstory is amazing, probably like the best backstory we see. Hiyori's
Mhm.
backstory, one of the best backstories we see. So like not only is the match good, but everything outside the match is good too. So that'll probably be third for me.
Yeah, for me, it would have been Ubers as well. For me, it would have been Ubers as well. Um, Serena said, I read PXG from beginning to the end and really loved it. I agree, it was a little Kaiser heavy, but I really loved the storytelling. But I wished the Kunigami slash Shido matchup happened. Yeah. So yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I need to reread it because I think, like I said, I think I would enjoy it more if I reread it.
Yeah. I probably would
I-
have to read it too because reading that shit week to week with all the breaks, oh my god, that was so hard
yeah,
to get
it
through.
is. It is. Danny Lowe says, mine is PXG from a narrative style writing standpoint. It has to be the best. See, the only thing, like, I hear that, but we was missing so much in that game, especially with the Shido and
Kiora didn't do shit.
yeah, Kiora didn't do nothing, but the Shido versus Kunigami dynamic, that didn't amount to anything, and really it should have. It should have really, like Suki said, Kiora. He was literally there for that one pass. He could have been subbed on to do that. If we're being completely honest, I think what's his name
Neurotypical.
no, Neru should have played already with the defenders on it. I just can't believe he forgot about that guy. Like, it's sacrilegious. But no, I was I was gonna say what's his name, Yuki. I would have wanted Yuki more in the game because when he came on, he was sick. When he came on, Yuki was handling business. But I would have preferred Yuki on the pitch more than Kiora. Kiora didn't move me. It didn't move me.
I can't say anything about Yukimiya. I am known as a Yukimiya hater, so I can't
Ah,
speak on that. I can't speak on that. I don't like.
hey man, what did Yuki do to you?
He ain't do shit. I just hate that dude. I dedicated my life to hating him for no reason.
Hey, that's mad. That's mad. I love Yuki. To be fair, I quite love. The funny thing is, right? I hated Yuki in third selection, and I hated him in what do you call it,
Manshine?
in Manshine. But then post Manshine, so Ubers PXG, I started loving Yuki, man. I started loving Yuki because I saw at first I thought he's just one of those arrogant types in it, and then once you actually understand him and stuff, and then you see that he didn't want to be arrogant, and then once he realized it, he sort of changed his character a little bit. He developed. I was like, nah, you know what, this guy's all right. This guy's all right.
I'll never say a good thing about Yukimiya. I'm sorry.
Wow,
I'll
wow.
never say anything good about him.
Suki. So what are your what is your best your favorite NEL game and your favorite overall game?
NEL, it's still Manshine for me. It was like perfectly paced. I might have to reread PXG if it, I've, but right now PXG is my second favorite. Um,
Okay.
Overall game, man, that still has to go to the U20 exhibition match. I can't lie. No game
Yeah,
has
so
played this one.
it's similar. Everyone's pretty much similar in it. It's
Cause
the
it's like
man shine and the U20 match. Yeah,
uh, they used all the characters perfectly in the exhibition match. That's how like a soccer game is to me.
facts. That is the most realistic
Football,
game of
yeah.
all of Blue Lock. That U20 match is the most realistic game of all of Blue Lock. That is true. Um, let's see. In the Barcher game, the only thing I liked were Kaiser and Isagi glazing Kaiser.
I
Yeah,
know
true.
Bachira
Isagi was
cooking.
glazing Kaiser in that
Yeah.
game still.
I know, but like y'all didn't mess with Bachira cooking.
No, I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it.
Yo, fucking hating here over it.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I loved it, but I expect that from Bachira because Bachira always is always first on the uptake when it comes to
They
what do
always
you call
just
it, the
shaft him.
philosophy. What you say?
They always just shaft him to the side.
They
I was
do.
surprised they kept him for this game. You know.
They do. They do. Do you think he's going to be effective in this game?
Yeah, definitely. He won't score a goal, but he'll like dribble through like a bunch of players or something.
Mm-mm. Who? I asked this before. Who do you think is going to be the first goal scorer for Blue Lock in this match?
Shido.
Shido off the bench.
Yeah, I think Ren will also. It's tough. If they score a goal in the first half, I think Ren will be able to score it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's off like halftime and Shido comes on, he will score it. It depends
Mm,
on if Ren can score before half. Then
mm.
I have Chigui busting in a banger top bins too.
See, my first goal scorer was Chigri. I had
Nah,
Chigri first.
they'd have to change something out because I don't think Chigui's gonna have a right back awakening.
No, so
On
I think there's gonna be chaos in there, and I think Chigri is going to do a dribble, a long dribble. I think Chigri
mental.
has a he has he do you know like in the Manshine game. I think he
Yeah,
has
I know he dribbled through bare
yeah.
people.
I think he's got one more in him. So I think he's gonna
Yeah, I
dribble
think it's late in the game. He's gonna do that for me.
late. I think it has to be early, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Like I have
he sort
Ren
of
and
fades.
Chigui
He
scoring
sort of
early.
fades,
Like
isn't it?
I have France going up 0-2, and then Japan locks in, scores
Okay.
two goals. Ren and Chigui bangs some in. Then I think I had Doki scoring one more before half. They put on Shido, he scores one. And then
Mm,
I didn't know who Hugo was at the time, so I had Charles scoring one late. in the second half, and then Loki finishes off. I didn't think Charles would score the first goal. I thought he would score like the fourth goal or
It's
something.
facts. Facts. Do you think Hugo scores?
No,
No.
like I want him to like do anything but scoring. I want him to like show how to have a masterclass performance as a midfielder.
He's already got an assist.
Yeah, he does, but like I just want him to like he could do pull in Itoshi Shai and score a goal, but Itoshi Shai is like an offensive midfielder. He used to be a striker, and
Mm-hmm.
he could score. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I would really like to see him like really control the defensive and offensive sides of the midfield, like really be a problem for the Blue Lockers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need a Paul Pogba type of pass too.
Yeah. Oh, do you think he's gonna be that type of player? Like
He's already banging in bare assists already. He's got to be.
but the thing is he gonna be like a passing guy, or is he gonna be a physical guy? Because the thing is, you see, Charles is the passer, isn't it? But
Yeah.
he's not physical, Charles.
No, I think no. He's not supposed to be like the passer or the physical guy. I think he's not built to be either. He's
Mm.
built to be someone who can like reorganize the team, keep their heads in the games, keep them cool headed, the logical piece. Because Loki's a genius. Charles is he's not right in the head. Something's gone wrong since that kind
Yeah,
of impact.
Charles is a weird one, bro.
Yeah, he's not right in the
Because he's
head.
a talented
So, like,
learner.
he's already barking orders. Like that's the type of thing I expected. I needed. That's what
Yeah,
I expected out of this character. Someone who could like really keep this team level headed.
yeah,
So I think he's gonna be more of like the organizer, like a Karasu, pretty much.
yeah. We was talking earlier. We were saying like Loki's he's the captain, but for me, the one that had the most captain-esque performance so far. Obviously,
It's Hugo.
it's only one chapter, but it's what's his name? Hugo.
Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, like some nations, like especially with the top tier, they will put their strikers like
Yeah,
Mbappe.
they'll put their best player
Yeah,
as captain, but in real life, it does like your
I know.
striker being the captain. It doesn't
It's
aid
not
the team
every
that
time
well. Yeah, it doesn't really aid the team like that
because
because
like Thiago Silva could be a very good captain, but
hmm
if he gets off, they're putting it on Neymar or something like that.
yeah, true. Um, let me see if we've got any more. Uh, ooh, Chigri trying to dribble past a new gen only to get clipped. I will
Serena
see,
will
man. If he does get clipped, man, that's a yellow card. I want to see a yellow card.
Yeah, we haven't really seen too many yellow cards.
Nope.
I think
We're not seeing free kicks, yellow cards, corners. Have we seen a corner?
we've seen like one or two corners.
Did we see a corner in the last game?
Not in the last game, I don't think.
No, we saw one in
Yeah.
Manstein. We saw one in the U20 game. We saw one in the second selection with Rin.
Hmm.
So we've seen like what 4 corners in the manga because I think
Should
we
be
saw one.
more. There should be more.
Yeah, but you know, kind of Shio, he don't mess with corners like that.
Yeah, it's weird. There should be more though.
He don't mess with real life stuff. I really thought he was gonna be like oppressive towards Japan in this game. I thought like Hugo was gonna start talking about shit, bro.
Nah.
Everyone's being mad respectful to Japan. I said, bro,
Yeah.
except for Charles. Charles is the only one keeping it real, bro. But like, I
Charles is
expected
straightforward.
Japan to score to lose the lead in the first game. That needed to happen
Mm.
because they are not good defensively. If you watch the Nigeria game closely,
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It's a tricky situation for them now because
yeah,
it's like, do you lock in defensively or do you go and try and get
nah,
a
they
goal?
can't lock in defensively. If not, that's gonna fumble. They need to go. It's ban for ban at this stage.
They need a goal. Exactly, ban for ban. They need a goal. Is
Yeah.
But it's an awkward situation because if you need a goal, right? Surely you would want like a Shido on the pitch. You would want a
Yeah.
Barrows on the pitch.
You think Eagle will do immediate substitution? Hold on. 2 minutes in, Nigga,
Nah, nah. I don't think he does that because it's not
Hugo be
rolling
like, hold
subs.
up, I thought we were onto something.
Shit, if first scores a second goal, they go up 2-0. Eagle got to make some
No,
substitutions.
but
He, got,
that would expose ego for his
he
bad
already
tactics.
been exposed, in my opinion.
But he's not going to expose
Onasi
himself
was
by having to force substitutions. That would
Nigeria only had one striker. That was the reason they didn't score. They didn't have like another person who could help
facts,
Onazi in it.
facts.
That's why it's like Onazi and Kuso, they broke through the defense so many times, bro. But the thing is that they just didn't have like any help.
Yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true.
And I don't care if
Oh,
they were holding back. Nah, this Japan team, the way they were playing too loosely, and they're still playing too loosely. We need Madam to start locking in on the meta vision. No one's even opened the eyes yet. I know the budget is bad right now, but still.
yeah. Nah, it's true. It's true. I still will find it funny. If France wins this one without Loki scoring a goal. Nah, Loki scoring.
If Roki doesn't score,
Loki,
how's he gonna shit talk Isagi, bro?
Loki scoring, bro. I think Loki. It's not even. I think Loki scoring. It's scoring. That's why it's gonna be
That's
a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one because it's how many does he score now? How many?
I got him scoring like 3 at best because Hugo
Three.
might.
Ooh, three's a lot still.
He's scoring a hat trick on Japan, man. He's got to beat the allegation. Y'all putting some allegations on him for not scoring a hat trick against England. England's supposed to be better than Japan. He's got to score a hat trick. He's got to show something up. He's got to beat the allegations.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about bad about Loki because they underestimate England. Because man, don't forget that just because you don't have like your top tier favorite characters doesn't mean the team is shit.
Mm. I
Man,
that's why England is gonna be super interesting because do they have a new gen? I think they should, but we've not been alerted to any potential new gen.
I
I'm not
think
right.
Egypt got shafted.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
Loki took it from Egypt because you already have
Okay.
North Africa with Morocco. So it's like you,
Mhm.
if anyone was to lose, it would be Africa. The way kind of sure dislikes Africa or
Yeah.
some. It would
Yeah.
have
Facts.
Egypt or Morocco who lost it. And Morocco's like too popular now. They're hosting the AFCON. They won the U20 World Cup in real life. They made the
Mm-hmm.
semifinals of the real World Cup even play fans. There's no way they're getting shafted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Morocco has the chance to face Germany in the quarterfinals, or is it the round of 16? I forgot where I placed that matchup, but it's later in the stages.
Okay. Yeah.
Also have the Nazis racism versus racism at this stage. I have the Nazis versus the gun lords of America in the
Yo,
quarterfinals.
man. Gun Lords of America. Uh, yeah, but that England game is gonna be a tough one. Well, it should be a tough one, judging from the scoreline of the France game.
Yeah.
Um, and I would find it a little bit weird if they didn't have a new gen. I would find it weird. Um, but there's no suggestion of one.
Raven is gonna love that game because of Aggie, bro.
Yeah, facts, man. I'm looking forward to Argy. I want to see Argy return, man. That's my
Man,
guy.
he has a lot of things to get off of his chest.
That's
I
my
want to see
guy.
how him and Rio are gonna react to each other, bro.
Nah,
Facts.
he's gotta have a hate boner towards Rayo.
Facts. Hey, that's gonna
Where's
be
your boyfriend now, Rayo? Where is he
Who's
at?
your boyfriend now?
hey. I was gonna say though, that white kid. All right, that's all right. It's a shame they're gonna be losing in it though.
Hmm? The last time Isagi were right, he lost two.
Yeah, bro. It
He
reminds
win.
me. It reminds me
Every
of.
time he wears that right kids.
Listen, it reminds me of Arsenal, bro. Like we have one white kit, right? And we
The
wear it
one with the red
every
text.
yeah. So we wear it every single season for one FA Cup game. one FA Cup game, and it's normally the first FA Cup game, and we always tend to lose that game, bro. I don't know when the last time we won in that white kit is, but every time we wear it, we tend to lose. And I love the kit. I think it looks fresh because it's got a nice message behind him. It's called No More Red. So you know how Arsenal is normally red and white. So no more red kits. They literally have no red on it, apart from the fact that the FA Cup badge itself is red. So that kind of defeats the point. But it's basically for knife crime, to raise awareness of knife crime and stuff like that. So to take all the red out of the kit. And I love it because it's an Arsenal kit. It's all white. It's fresh. It's nice. But we never win in that kit, bro. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off. And it just reminds me of that now. Like Isagi wearing white kit, yeah, loss. Oh, the white kit is a curse. It's a curse. It's too much Tottenham. Too much Tottenham, man.
Oh my gosh, what said Tottenham? I'm dead.
Too much Tottenham, bro. It's not the one. Tottenham are not the one.
Dude, that's why you lost to me in FC 25. You couldn't handle the right.
Bro. It was 25, bro. Play me on 26 and you will see, bro. Play me on 26, you will see. To be fair, I've not even played 26. I've not played 11 aside 26 ever.
I played one game with Chelsea just to test it out.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta get used to it, man.
Yeah,
I
bro.
barely won. I think I won like what 4-3 or 4-5-3. One of those scores.
Oh, that's still good.
Nah, but it was professional mode. I gotta do better than that.
Bro, I don't even know what mode I would be playing on, but yeah, I've not played 11 aside in so long. But I prefer like the what do you call it, the close
Father
control
side?
on that game. It's much better than the previous one in my opinion. But yeah, man, we need to run some games. In fact we need to stream sometime this week. Um, some
Probably
gameplay
next week will be better. I can't lie.
next
This
week.
week, next week's
But next
better
week
for
I'm
me.
back to work.
But
Next week I'm back to work.
we
Yeah,
can
I'm back
figure
to work
something out in
on.
like the nighttime or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to do. We'll figure it out. We'll have to do like a nighttime thing. But yeah, I'm gonna. And I still need to test something out. But I've pretty much figured out a way of streaming my gameplay.
I
Um.
know Anime had 25. I don't know if he has 26.
Oh, is it?
I remember him on 25.
Oh, you played it. Is he any good?
No, I never played him. I just
Oh, you
saw he
never
had.
played.
Is he any good? Who knows?
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
white
but
woman and
I've now that I've gotten used to your game style, man, I don't think you can beat me anymore.
fuck off.
Nah, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. And
Jesus
it just
Christ.
takes me a couple of games to get used to someone, and then boom, it's done.
That means I need to evolve.
Yeah, facts.
Man said I got used to my game, so I can't beat him anymore.
You need to pick some good teams if you want to beat me. Especially now that in 26 Arsenal team is stronger.
Yeah, that's the team I played. I put Chelsea on against. I said Eze is a beast, bro.
Yeah,
That
Arsenal
is.
team
I said,
stronger.
come on.
And I only ever play with Arsenal. I don't bother playing
Yeah,
with
that's why I had to play against them. I'm like, I had to test
As in practice, in it.
because that's the only thing I'm gonna have to deal with when I play you.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to run it. We're gonna have to run it sometime soon. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know. I think we can end it here. I said to Animage, oh yeah, we'll go for another 10 minutes at about 20 past. we went for another 30-40 minutes. But yeah, now I think we'll end it here. It's a good chapter. I need to see the officials just to know the
We
dialogue a
got
little
the
bit.
leaks a week early. We were not supposed to get the leaks
Yeah,
last week. That's why this is so, like such a long break for us.
yeah. It's a long way, and it's gonna be interesting to see because I particularly want to see what Hugo says to start the attack because in the
Oh, it's
leaks,
kanji. Yeah.
yeah, in the leaks we got he just says whoosh or something like that. And then I want to see what IQ says when they get duped
I
by
don't know why
Charles.
they got so close to each other like that. Like, bro, come on.
Bruh, bro, like it made no sense, man. What are they trying to run? why
Like,
why
I
all
think
three of them?
protecting two guys from a gunshot or something. That's what I was thinking of
It
immediately.
was it was silly from them. It was silly from them.
That
Like
is not like them. It's so out of character.
I get it. Like they wanted to press, but like press with just like two of you. RU, IQ, you both go. Nico, you hang back and sweep. But nah, all three of them were there holding hands. Ah,
Things
but yeah,
that Charles still would have scored if they did that.
maybe. But
Because like Nico wouldn't be able to see that coming from behind the sweep. Nah, he wouldn't.
no, you wouldn't have been able to see it coming. But maybe. So yeah, no, that you're
He
right.
doesn't
You're
have
right.
any physical feats to like go stop the. If it was
You're
Aryu
right.
who hangs back, I could see them stopping it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Murta Viviente says, please Kanashiro, let Argy be the captain. I hope so. Argy's my guy. Argy's my guy. So
I need Agi to score like 2 goals at least, please. This is gonna be
Argy's a
the last.
striker, right? He
Yeah,
is a
he's a
striker.
striker. He
Yeah.
even played striker in the NEL, even though we had like Nagy, Rayo, and Chibi. They both still played striker. He has to be
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's because he's a striker. I can see him not being the captain.
I think it will be the new gen, honestly.
I'm hoping it's the new gen, and I'm hoping there is
Bro,
a
I
new
hope he's bulky as hell, bro.
gen. You want him to be wham.
Yes, man. The fan artists will go mental for him, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
So many people be changing their profile pictures to him. I can tell.
What if he's like Chris Prince's younger brother or something?
Ah, hell nah. No more of that, not case. I've had enough of the damn advertisements, bro.
I love Chris Prince though.
I
I'll, I'll,
love him,
I'll
but
buy
like
his
them
sunglasses.
advertisements are out of control. I love the guy.
I'll buy his sunglasses.
Not by his sunglasses.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's gonna be an interesting match that England won because I think England is gonna be a lot tougher than we think. And do you know? I actually think the England match is gonna be longer than the France match.
Yeah, it has to be because like the England matches like has more stakes, and in
Mhm.
France, if we're knowing the plot armor Isagi has, they're gonna play again in the finals. So like
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah,
I can honestly see this match being 10 to 12 chapters. I
yeah.
feel
Same.
like
I see
yeah,
it being a quick one.
yeah. So like if we're being realistic, it could be done by May.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a good thing you would want to do is to try and get to the knockout stages by December next year.
Facts,
And
facts.
then the knockout stages, God, that's probably going to take till 2028. Who knows?
I
Because
think
there's no way that in 2027.
I think
Spain and France will be long. Yeah, you go.
no, sorry. I think it'll be good if we are in the early stages of the England matches during the World Cup. I think that's gonna bring a lot of hype um to Blue Lock. I mean during the World Cup, the real life World Cup.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah, it will be because France will end like before May, around that time.
mm,
So like England's gonna be long. It's gonna be like 4 months, 5 months. So I could
mhm.
see it running to like November, and then at the end of December, we start building up to like the round of 32 game against Brazil, and kind of like how France is ending off this year.
Imagine England and Japan have to play each other in the real World Cup. Aye,
Oh my god,
aye,
the memes will go crazy, bro.
aye, that's gonna be mad.
Yeah, The
That's
memes
gonna
went
be
mental
mad.
when France was actually playing Japan in the Rio U20 World Cup, and France won by 1 goal.
Exactly. That's gonna be mad. And you know, in the last World Cup, everyone was loving Japan because of Lee Luck.
The group of death, yeah. No, I know
Everyone,
Japan was getting through because Germany always knows how to choke.
yeah. No, Germany was mad. They actually went out in the group stages, bro. That
I
was
saw that
mental.
coming. That's why I knew Japan was making it through.
That was
I had
mental.
no faith in Germany, bro.
That was yeah. That was mental. I remember. Hey,
When Japan scored that first goal, I said, I told you guys, La Remontada's coming.
I was buzzing though. I was saying, man, these guys did Ozil dirty. Yeah, it's more than
No,
what they
Ozil had
deserve.
retired, though.
No, but there was problems in it. Like there was problems,
Oh, yeah. I
and
don't
then
know what happened.
the German people were telling him to go back to Turkey and all that stuff. Like yeah, so
Also, like mental hate and stuff. Oh, that's just.
yeah, it wasn't amicable. It wasn't amicable. So yeah, when Germany got knocked out of that group stages, I was like, huh, yeah, more than what you deserve, mate. But yeah, nice. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up here. Um,
Before we take another 20 minutes, guys.
yeah, before we got another 20, I've got to complete this commission, get it sent off.
Sure.
Um,
Like,
but
finish the last video of the year, man.
bro,
We're,
I was
we're
so
doing
desperate to get a
98.
video out this before the end of the year. It's not happening.
I already got my video before that nigga. Yeah, I'm
You
good.
guys,
I can take I can take another 8 month break now.
You said, I'm getting mine done right now.
have
I
you
mean, it's
uploaded it?
done, but I want to add like new graphics and stuff to it.
Yeah.
I'm basically updating a done video.
Animage, have you uploaded yours?
Oh yeah, mine's already uploaded. I
Alright, cool.
uploaded my
I'll
last
watch
video.
that
No,
one.
he uploaded his days ago. He's done. He ain't trying to do his
I'm
no
done.
December
Yeah, I'm
31st.
good. I'm good.
Yeah,
He's done it
I'll watch that
before.
whilst I'm finishing off my commission. But yeah, man, I wanted to get one done before the end of the year, bro. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Ah, I messed up. But yeah, we go again next week, I guess.
Yeah. Hopefully with
Ah,
some officials.
yeah, no, but yeah, guys, thank you all for joining in. Thank you guys in the comment section. Thank you, Suki Animage. We had Kat in here. We had Leo in here. Um, and yeah, next week I don't think we get any update.
We'll get the
We'll,
officials,
We'll
we'll
get
but
the
we
get the
won't get
officials.
officials. Yeah, so we'll be able to take a look at the officials there, and then we'll see what else we can talk about, or what else we can do during the stream. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone has a good holiday, good New Year's, Happy New Year next in a couple of days. Don't get too drunk, keep yourself safe. But yeah, I'll see you again next week. So everyone, please take care